turn it up a little bit. Now, I don't know, you should be able to hear. Can you hear? Okay. Yep, everything seems to be fine. Is the volume okay? Am I ripping anyone's ears? I'm ripping ears? Okay. First of all, welcome back. And yeah, I had a little bit of an issue with the sound. Apparently, I don't know, there was either an update or something. Basically, my inputs and outputs got mixed up, and there was a huge echo happening. I'm not actually sure if it's echo. But yeah, everything pretty much got messed up, and I had to pretty much restart the mic and start the stream again. Dr. Zox, hi, what's up? How are you doing? And also 69, yes, I did get a new hair color. I'm not red anymore. I thought this is probably a little bit more fitting. I don't know why. I just feel better like this. So yeah, if everything is working, I can take off the headphones because I'm not a huge fan of listening to music on my own stream. But yeah, and now you can enjoy my new hair color. No, actually, I don't know, like it's supposed to be purple kind of ish. It actually has a little bit of a purple glow when I'm off stream, but now the light is actually so strong that it looks just dark. Hi Flula, what's up? How's everyone? How's your weekend? And Gorlian, if you're still here, welcome. And if there was anyone who was around like 5 minutes ago, sorry if I rip your ears. I pretty much just started the stream. See, this is what happens every single time when I start the stream after not streaming for about a few days. There's always something that doesn't work, something that needs to be changed, replaced, re-updated, whatever. And it never happens when I stream every single day. So yeah, I am back, and hopefully we're not going to have any more missed days like in working because exams. Yeah, I have my exam period as well. It's actually quite stressful. I haven't even gotten Legend this month. I've actually had to study so much. Sound is good now. That sounds great. It's good. How are you? I'm feeling awesome today. Hi, Philip. Yeah, Philip was helping me fix the stream pretty much, and now we've got him in chat. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I went to my doctor's appointment this morning, and we got to see the baby again. Everything is perfect, except for the fact that apparently the guy has his legs facing down, so basically he's kicking everything that's ever been important to me. But yeah, apart from that, I'm feeling great. It's the birthday, but it is. His birthday lasted like 5 days. There were people just like coming over for his birthday like 5 days, and I didn't even stream one day. It was almost like it was my birthday. But if you do remember, I did stream for my own birthday. Let me just change the scene so hopefully you'll be able to see Hearthstone. I'm rank 1. I need to try hard and get a little bit of Legend this month. I didn't actually get to do that, and I've actually started practicing Mind Blast Priest. I hated the deck. I thought the deck didn't work, but like it's just used to wreck every single deck that I played. So now I play it. I'm studying biochemical engineering, and it sounds super exciting when you hear about it, but I actually hate it. And I started. I'm not even embarrassed of saying it. After my 4th year, I realized that I don't want to do it at all. Like it's just not something I'm interested in. If I was interested in, I bet I would finish my studies in no time, because I have like 4 exams left. But after that, I just got super demotivated because it's not something I'm excited about at all whatsoever. So I just kind of committed my time to streaming, and now I'm just like taking exams when I can. And I don't know, so far it's kind of working out. How about the whole chat? What are you studying or working, or what did you study, or there's a celebration today at 4 a.m. No, you didn't. You went to another.
Sorry, 3 a.m.
3 a.m. But that wasn't your party. Well,
it was
you had
my
your...
cake.
Yeah, do you know what Philip did? I actually have to. Can I tell them on stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Philip. Okay, this is what happened. We had people over for Philip's birthday. And they actually were at our apartment. Like, it was very late, and I decided to go to bed. We had pizza, and I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm sorry, but I have to. And the baby was just getting like overstimulated from all the voices, and he started kicking really hard. And I was like, I'm gonna go into another room because I'm never gonna get any sleep today. So I go there and I fall asleep. I wake up, the guests are gone, and Philip and I start talking. It's like 3 in the morning, and I'm like, yeah, did the guests like the cake? And he's just quiet. It's dark in the room, and I was like, did the guests like the cake? Did you give them the cake? And he just never ended up serving the cake. He forgot. He forgot to give them the stupid birthday cake. And I was like, I really trusted him that he would do that. And then he messaged him. He was like, oh shit, I forgot. It was really funny, but at the same time, it was really sad. Like, it was a one of a kind birthday party for sure. And yesterday he went to, it wasn't a birthday party, but it was a gathering.
Good luck translating that.
Yeah, a gathering of the same people who were at the birthday party. So he actually took the whole cake and brought them the cake yesterday after like 3 days. Hi, Lady J7K, what's up? It's here for a quick hello and lurk. Gotta get things going for the moment. Alright, thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it. I hope you're having an awesome day. Studied philosophy and got a bachelor's degree. Then I didn't like it, went to psychology, got a master's. Then I switched again to Chinesiology. Is that how I read it? Where I got my PhD in that. I could not make up my own. Oh, wow. That's a lot. That is that is a lot of knowledge. That's the only thing I could probably say. But yeah, I think I've kind of given up on just entering another I guess area of studies until I figure out what I want to do. I'm kind of relying more of like courses, like the practical knowledge that I can gather, and hopefully I will do something with my life one day. Lady J, thanks so much. I'm studying cybersecurity. Oh wow, you guys are really like high end with all your studies. That all sounds really impressive. Biochemical engineering, when you want to be a biochemical engineer, it sounds super impressive. But when you decide not to do it, then you start your sentence with like, yeah, I studied this, but I hate it. You know, I'm just not gonna do that. And then suddenly it just becomes less impressive. I should probably just be saying, yeah, I'm gonna be a biochemical engineer. I'm just like playing Hearthstone as a hobby. And right now, that's not at all what it is. So I need to turn on the innkeeper so you guys can actually see the deck. Dad is there. Good morning. How are you doing? Welcome. Oh, I have a question because I'm still in the process of like getting to know everyone. What time zones are you in? As in who's from Europe? Who's from NA? Who's from the East? Druid. What are druids? I haven't seen a druid in a very long time, but I'm guessing these are not the things I should keep. Maybe Mecha Cthulhu. Yeah, probably Mecha Cthulhu. I'm gonna save the Witch Doctor and Twilight Drake and just hope really hard that I can finish the game before that. EST. I see. So it's very early in the morning. Actually, it may not. Yeah, it is early in the morning, right? Like 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning or so. Yeah, Mecha. Yeah, I haven't played a lot of Hearthstone during the weekend, so I actually have no feeling of what's currently happening in the meta whatsoever. What I do know is that they do not play the Spreading Plague, which is actually pretty nice for me. We have Mind Vision. Mind Vision is not very useful, but if it is a Mechathune, maybe, I don't know, maybe at some point it does become useful. Although Holy Water kills Gadgetzan, and I have no way of killing Gadgetzan, so if it is a Mecha Cthulhu, I should probably keep that spell, and I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I actually don't know what my matchups are. Dragon's Priest. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure this is something that doesn't. Yeah, he's. I honestly do not enjoy this. I don't know. Like, I mean, we could go out the dragon, but I'm not sure I want to do that. I kind of feel like I should trade into it, because if he plays Wild Pyro, he's just gonna make a billion, well, a billion gadgets and probably draw a lot of cards. Really used Clone Priest and got 82% win rate. Actually, Clone Priest is probably... What is this? Clone Priest is something that I still haven't really attempted to play. This is the first priest that I started playing after I think about a year or a year and a half of not playing priest at all. So I'm just totally not into priest right now. But I just kind of wanted to see if it's something that I'm interested in, and I got from like bottom of rank 3 to rank 1 with priest, and I was like, let's get legend already because it's about time. Why does he have Mark of the Wild? This is like very confusing to me. Why do you have a Mark of the Wild? Is there a reason? If it kills it, add a copy to your hand. Do I want that? Oh, please don't kill it. Why would he trade here? I have to save my dragon, and I have to find more Mind Blasts and stuff. I'm not gonna go Anduin, probably. Because I think I wanna go Visions into...
Is it a Gaunt Druid?
What? I have no idea. I just don't know.
Can be.
I just have no idea, but I'm gonna take the opportunity to get all the Mind Blasts that I can. And I guess I'm just gonna hit, and I will heal the dragon so he doesn't spellstone me. Hi Bruno, what's up? How are you? Had an interesting, very interested line of study. I wish I knew more about these things. Like, I honestly, okay. Why would he just do this? Just, I just don't know. I think this is what I want to do. I should have drawn cards first. I'm still very much getting used to the deck. I'm really not sure I should be doing this. But I'll just make the trade. I don't even know what I'm actually doing, what I'm actually playing around, but I just want to make sure that he's not drawing any cards. I don't know, I guess he was expecting me to kill the first auctioneer because he had another one. But at this point, I have no idea what kind of deck it is. Now it does look like a Mecha'thun, but he had a really awkward start with Mark of the Wild. Why is there a Mark of the Wild? Hi, Thomas MC, what's up? Probably Mecha'thun been played badly. I actually have no idea what the point is of the Mark of the Wild in the deck. Right now, my biggest concern is trying to figure out how I'm going to I don't know, probably deal with the Gadget Sun. I guess I'm gonna have to Psychic Scream. Okay, he burns the Cleric. That's not super important. He burns my Mind Blast, but that's okay. That's actually okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to Psychic Scream it, I suppose. I mean, he gets Gadget Sun back into the deck, but I don't think that's my issue. I think I just need to figure out how to get to Alexstrasza, how to just basically get him down to lower HP. He spent a lot on the previous Gadget Sun. I don't know. I made a deck called for it's a Priest, Quest, Dragon, Reno, and maybe Yogg. Oh, that sounds super exciting. I can't wait to try it. Am I just losing to this kind of druid? Like, I know I'm waiting for him, obviously, to just empty his hand and everything, but let's just go with Shadow Reaper because he doesn't have any huge minions, and let's just start pinging his face. Hopefully, at some point, we get Alexstrasza as well. We're gonna have 3 Mind Blasts, but I have way too many cards in the deck. This is just not something I win, right? Against Mecha'thun Druid, it's just not possible. It just doesn't look like something that I can do. If this Steed hasn't been, I was happy. I bet you were. I bet you actually were. But that's not, unfortunately, something we can do. Like, I guess I can just play Dustbreaker and try to draw. I mean, I have to start pinging, I suppose. And I have to spend my card, so I guess I'm gonna take every single opportunity to just try to get rid of things. He still has gadgets and he still has cards to play. If I never kill his gadgets, I guess that's gonna be our win condition, because he has well, he's gonna kill it into my own minions, because we kind of want to get on the board. The new meta is playing Mecha'thun without Mecha'thuns. You mean like Hakar Druid? Like it could be Hakar. But I'm just not very sure. I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out like what his actual win conditions are. He's gonna be out of cards soon, so I only have a few more turns, and it is kind of annoying. I just have to make sure I'm pinging his face as much as I can, I guess. Could get Hakar from an Amber. Yeah, that's true. That's true, but what if he has it? Then it doesn't matter who's gonna do the Hakar thing. We're definitely gonna go free from Ember, because I don't think the cards that we have in hand are my actual win condition. Definitely looks like a really good choice. I mean, he's gonna have to either spend another naturalize on it, or I don't know, figure out a way how to deal with it, because he's only spent one spellstone. He probably has the buffed spellstone, the other one, but we're gonna try to I don't know, I'm just gonna try to deal more damage. I wish I had Alexstrasza, but I guess I'm just gonna try with Mind Blast. There's nothing really I can do about Gadgetzan. I mean, I'm gonna have to go face and just pretty much do nothing. I mean, I have to get rid of his armor somehow. I guess we're gonna... I don't know, I guess we're gonna lose to the fact that... I mean, he's gonna trade his Gadgetzan probably into Deathwing, but he still has to get rid of Deathwing to be able to play everything else. He also has Pounce, he has Biology Project, has all these things that I'm not super happy about, but he's gonna have to tank. He's gonna have to probably tank something. Well, yeah, I guess he doesn't need to. He has Pounce. Maybe he has another Oaken Summons. I actually don't know what he has. He has Spellstone as well. So we're gonna have to try to... We're gonna have to try to get rid of his face as soon as possible. I mean, no Alexstrasza, but he is on fatigue, so if I have enough damage... Hi, Sky Pikachu, what's up? If he doesn't have a way to spend everything, then we're fine. Oh, he innervates the Biology Project, and then, well, like, okay, he Biology Projects, Spellstones, and then innervates the Naturalize. This is actually super upsetting. Pounce, and then he goes Naturalize. I actually lost to the guy who plays Mark of the Wild and Oaken Summons in the deck. There was no way I could prevent this. It's so uninteractive. I hate these decks. I hate how I start my first game Monday morning, kill the Druid. I wish, but apparently we weren't fast enough. We got ourselves a Deathwing, but he just had way too much armor for us to handle. I was really confused by the Mark of the Wild. Like, who's not confused when Druid plays Mark of the Wild and it still kind of turns out to be Mecha'thun? I mean, isn't it a suboptimal card? Is it just there because of aggro, because you don't play any more Spawning Plagues? So how's everyone's weekend? What did you do? I don't like playing against Hunters. Hunters are not a huge issue. You don't really need the Twilight Acolyte. I do want to keep the Scale Worm though, and probably get another dragon. Alright, perfect. Not a lot of Death Rattle Hunters though. I've mostly been only seeing the Beast Hunter. Watched tennis and played games. Oh, nice! So, how many of you have watched the winter playoffs, the America's winter playoffs in Hearthstone? Actually, I don't know. I have to be completely honest. I watched it. Yesterday I didn't get to see all the finalists because I fell asleep. But I expected a little bit more of the tournament. I saw so many misplays, so many things that have gone wrong with the way they were playing. It was just such a strange tournament. Yeah, I mean, I watched it as well, but I expected more high quality plays, like the things that have happened. We've seen like Burnt Anduins, Alex Strassas, Miss Lethals, that were like fairly simple. I don't know. Like I just thought people don't really do these kinds of mistakes anymore. I was shocked and I was a little bit disappointed as well. I've seen enough Hunter already, no need to watch it. I don't know, like, I mean, that's one way of looking at it. Another way is trying to find a deck that works really well against Hunter. That's also a line of play. Actually, this Priest has been doing a magnificent job at wrecking Hunter. Because of Psychic Streams, because of all these things. I don't know, I just kind of like the deck. I think I'm just going to go for the Witch Doctor. I don't need the Tark Reaper just yet. And I'm gonna go for another Psychic because you can never have enough Psychic Streams against a Spell Hunter. I just wish the deck had ramp of some sort. I don't know, I was a little bit disappointed by the gameplay quality. Oh, he's okay, we know now who he is and what he is. We're gonna lose. Yeah, we're gonna lose our board now, but we can play the Tark Reaper. It doesn't matter. That was a low target minion anyway, and I value the Tark Reaper a lot more. We can steal his egg. That's something we could do. I don't really mind the Tark Reaper. I mean, we could also scale Worm and just heal the minion. This is a lot easier game than the last one. Versus Hunter, you just kind of, like, if you have a taunt, you're fine. And you can always just Psychic Stream. This is not a Spell Hunter, though. I thought he was, after 2 trackings and a Hunter's Mark. But he isn't. Remember the good old days when designing to double Pyroblast from Mage when my control was 8 mana Zuluk was only something in the community's hopes. Actually, I can honestly say that I do not remember the good old days because I didn't play Hearthstone back at the time. I started Hearthstone like at the end of 2015, and that was, what meta was that? I don't even know. It was I think it was Blackrock Naxxramas, something like that. And I remember like just getting into Hearthstone back then. I think I started playing when Mind Control was already 10 mana. And I remember that Ysera was my first legendary that I ever opened, and I remember Ysera getting mind controlled so badly all the time, and I hated it. I mean, I kind of want to go phase with a lot of things. If I heal this one, I'm effectively doing nothing. I could value trade here. No, I can't value trade because this one is too strong. I can't do that. I can try to find something. Like, Holy Fire is not necessarily the worst thing. Well, I can't really play around Crushing Walls, but they don't run Crushing Walls anyway. So I guess I can just go face. He's at 10, and at some point we'll use probably Holy Fire. We're probably gonna go Psychic Scream at some point soon, or wait for Anduin, or do something. But now, I mean, he can kill Kathrena, but I'm not that worried about that. I really wish I could get a Twilight Acolyte or something. This is my last dragon, so I can't spend it. I'm still actually very much learning this deck, so if I'm misplaying terribly, that's pretty much the reason. Warbearer is not doing much either. First engineering this account was Shifter Xerath, and I love it. Really? Oh wow. Actually, the Shifter Xerath was my younger brother's first legendary as well. I remember when he started playing Hearthstone. Okay. I don't think I mind this too much. We can still Psychic Stream this. I think Psychic is fine here. I mean, we're like 3 damage off lethal. If I manage to go face, at some point with any of my minions, I can just kill him with Holy Fire into Holy Smite. King Crush is not really what I want to see, but that's okay. Can I just get a Twilight Acolyte? Can I get Anduin? Can I get anything? I mean, this gets traded, and I don't want to Psychic Scream his King Crush. I really want him to invest into the board more. He spent 1 Hunter's Mark. If he has another Hunter's Mark and another Candle Shot, we're kind of going to be in trouble because we're taking 8 more to face. He has Rexxar. Rexxar is kind of fine. I'm just happy that he didn't have a Hunter's Mark. Heal their minion before screaming. Yeah, for additional BM. I don't feel comfortable with BMing if I don't think I'm actually winning. At this point, I have no idea whether I'm winning or not. Had Candle Shot. Okay, well if he had a Hunter's Mark, I would have actually been in trouble. But we're gonna have to kill that King Crush. We're gonna have to. Because I do not want it to get cubed. And I need to put up enough pressure on board so I can actually at some point deal enough damage. So we're... Oh wow, why wouldn't you concede? If you're not stream sniping, why do you concede? That's actually very strange. He played Rexxar and he had the opportunity to just get on the board and build beasts, and he just decided not to do that. That's actually fine. Let's draw 2 Mind Blasts and win. Yeah, I still am very much getting the hang of this deck. It may be super annoying for someone who's lost to this deck for, well, who's been losing to it for ages, but I'm a very new Mind Blast Priest player, so if nothing, you can watch the Mind Blast Priest lose and be happy about it, because you're currently watching someone who has no experience with it whatsoever, but that's fine, we're gonna learn. That's why we're rank 1. That's why we're not legend yet. I'll be right back. I just need to go to the bathroom. Maybe they had to pee. Maybe. But now I do as well. So I'll be right back. It goes my Hearthstone when I want to eat. Why is that? By the way, question for the chat. Like when you, for example, when you watch streams, what do you usually do apart from that? Because I've been discovering that a lot of viewers are viewers/streamers themselves. They don't just watch the streams when they watch the streams. Do you usually eat? Do you watch them before you fall asleep? Is that something that you, I don't know, that you use to just like doze off? Do you study? Do you work and like watch the stream like during breaks or something? Like what's your favorite watching setup, if I may call it that? Account sharing. There's always account sharing in this stream. Do you know the raunchy Hearthstone animation? If you don't just watch them, they're damn funny. I actually don't know about them. Do you? No, I actually haven't heard of them. And I love actually taking suggestions from the chat. I have a lot of these sticky notes, and every time the chat says something about something that should be watched, I actually write it down. I don't know what he is, so I'm not sure what I should be going for. Like, if he's a zoo, obviously Holy Nova is good. I should have just waited. I think I'm just gonna go for Shadow Madness because I find it to be the most useful. Maybe we can steal a Void Lord. If he's a cube, if he Taldarams something like a cube or whatever, maybe we can actually use it. But I'm just not gonna. Maybe I shouldn't have. Holy Nova is so useless. I had the choice between Holy Nova, Shadow Menace, and what was the third spell? There was also something. I browse the net, watch Paw Patrol, my dogs love it. What's Paw Patrol? I don't know about so many things. I should probably know about them. I don't really want to do this. I don't really want to do anything here. I mean, we don't have to play. We could buff his minion, but why would we do that? Let's just end the turn. Actually, I want to check out the. Google Paw Patrol. I actually will. You guys know that I always look things up, like especially the ones that you tell me about. What I need is I probably need. These all suck. Holy Fire is so useless. I mean, it's super expensive. I just want to go for Shadow Visions into something else. I don't know if I should take another Psychic Scream. If this is like a. Maybe. Let's just take another Psychic Scream. The reason why I decided to go for it is because of these things. This is just not useful at all. I'm not a huge fan of this. We could steal his 1/4 if we really need to, or we could steal the 2/6 because it's just better. Yeah, let's just go for it. It's a 2/6. He's gonna have to hit it with both of his minions, and unfortunately, he's just getting way too much value out of his board. We could Psychic Scream and hope that he's not gonna have a Lackey or something. If we do that, his Gul'dan is actually gonna be a lot worse. So hopefully he doesn't have the cube, because cube actually just wrecks us. Underpass in Paw Patrol. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all, I'm gonna take so much damage here. Like, all of these things are super expensive. I just don't want my stuff to get cubed. I mean, his Doomguard is gonna die, but I need to regain the ability to actually cast spells. So yeah, this kind of sucks. He does have the value trades, and his Doomguard is going to die. But hopefully no cube, because I'm pretty sure he would have cubed it like last turn. Why are they playing Ruby and Unravelers? Is there a chance for him to just be a control Warlock? Okay. They still haven't died. He's actually just super making sure that none of his things die. So I don't think he should be doing that anyway. Do I just want to give him this one? Because there's like there's no I mean there's nothing he can actually take with this one. I just want to draw before I do. And let's just shuffle everything back. I really want his Gul'dan to be a lot worse. And honestly, I don't really care. I don't really care if he gets the Doomguard back, because he didn't get to kill it. At some point, he wants to play the Gul'dan too. Dog is the same breed as his name one of the Oh, really? Yeah, feel free to share like the pictures and everything. Why am I under so much pressure? Like, I don't want to spend another Psychic Scream on this thing. I just needed Anduin. Is there anything we could do here? Alexstrasza is not doing anything. We could Psychic Stream again. Primordial Drake is also not doing anything. I actually have to spend both of them. We have another Psychic Stream in the deck somewhere. And hopefully this just filled his deck enough so he's, I don't know, so he doesn't get his demons or anything. But I'm gonna need to get my Twilight Acolytes for this to work. Yeah, he's a full like control warlock. I should be able to beat him if at some point I get Anduin, but that's just not happening for me. That is just not happening. I mean, I could just try to get on the board. Omega Medic actually heals me a lot. So I guess we're fine. We're stable enough as long as he's not getting his demons up. Watch the raunchy animation with Philip. I want to hear his voice. Like right now, I don't think he's gonna be watching it because Philip actually got himself, well, not himself, but he got one of the best birthday presents from his friends ever. He got the Dark Souls 3. So if you're interested in what Philip is actually doing right now, he's testing a new game and actually doing pretty well at it. And yeah, I don't think he's gonna be looking at anything else anytime soon. Okay, at least that was the Lich King card, so I'm not actually too worried about things anyway. Finally Anduin, but is this the right time to go Anduin? I mean, when is it gonna be a good time? Maybe this is not a good time. maybe I should just go with Dustbreaker. I should probably go with Dustbreaker. I think that's what we have to do. I don't know, I'm not sure. They bought him a new keyboard and mouse as well. No, they haven't. They have not bought him a new keyboard and a new mouse, and I am wondering if that's something he will need. Probably though. I mean, this kills at least something. And I think I'm just gonna heal my face. I can't really interact with this 4/6, and of course he gets himself another Doomguard. I'm kind of okay with not playing Anduin last turn because we can play it now. I doubt he's a cube. He's Kel'Thuzad. Why is he Kel'Thuzad? I don't understand this. Is this like the new version of Control Lock that just does these things? Okay. So I'm guessing we take a lot of damage now. We play Anduin and we start pinging the board. Sure, why not? Why not take additional 4 damage from the Twilight Drake? Not like I can do something about it. I was really hoping this would not happen. What we really need is a Twilight Acolyte or a Psychic Scream or something. The problem is this now gets buffed by Kel'Thuzad, so we can't even take it with Shadow Madness. I was not counting on that. I really didn't want that. Hi, Red Zesty, how are you doing? What's up? I want to see my Festus Holiness in the Cathedral. I don't know what you're actually talking about, but I probably shouldn't be spoiling it either. Can I get another Psychic Scream? Or can I get a Twilight Acolyte? Can I get anything? Gore Alien, thank you so much for the follow and welcome. Welcome to stream. Why am I just not having enough tools to battle this guy? I think we just have to ping and play the Primordial Drake. I don't see another play. This one doesn't really deal damage. So I guess as long as we're getting on the board, we're fine. He does get to kill our Drake. And he does get himself a Despicable Dreadlord on board. Right now I just need Psychic Scream. I need Psychic Scream or I need Twilight Acolyte to steal that stupid Void Lord. He still hasn't played Gul'dan and I'm on my 3rd and probably my last Psychic Scream that isn't even here. Hi! What's up? Deep Deeper Big BTWSS. I should probably be reading your name as Deeper Big. Hi, Chico, what's up? Hanging in there, how's life treating you? Actually, really, I was about to say really well, but this doesn't look well at all. This does not look well. There's 2 cards that get me out of this, and this is not one of them. Why is this happening? Why is this my Monday? I was about to say I'm doing okay, but apparently I'm not doing so well. I am not doing well at all. Yeah, this is not good. Is there anything I can do at this point? Oh, this is so disgusting! How did they manage to do that? Here we go. Thank you so much for the support, and I'm glad to see you around. I think I checked out your stream this morning. I actually didn't know you were a streamer yourself. I'm just trying to figure out whether there is something or anything that gets us out of this. I don't think there's anything. Repentant Cactus, hi, what's up? I don't think there's anything that we can do. Okay, bad losing. Actually, was this a losing streak? It wasn't. We actually won 1 game, and that was the last one. Thanks to Hunter. Rancisty, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you for feeding our little fish. And I'm sorry if I missed anyone's message in the chat. Kel said on 10 plus. It was still apparently a good enough Kel said. Like, that's the deck we're supposed to beat. It's a stupid control warlock that Mind Blast Priest is supposed to eat for breakfast. But apparently we're having no breakfast today. TV is a girl? I am, but the name actually stands for TVZ, as in like the odd one versus Zeronix, the odd one being myself. This used to be, I can say used to be because, well, you're not streaming right now. It used to be a shared channel, like between me and my husband. We used to stream together, but he actually got himself a full-time job, so he started working on that, and I took over the stream as a full-time streamer. Feels good, man. So yeah. That's what I do right now. At some point, sooner or later, you may be seeing some more of Philip at some point. But do we keep the Dustbreaker against Rogue? I guess we could, and the Witch Doctor is just good. I actually don't know the mulligan for this. So yeah. I don't often try to identify myself by gender at all. So yeah, when I go into chats or something, I don't go around and say, hey, I'm a girl, you know, pay attention or whatever. But yeah, definitely a girl here. Also, Sai is your name Sai? Can I read it like that? 2999107 is what I'm seeing, but you have a lot of letters that I can't read otherwise. It's the best photo I ever took of my cat. It can never be topped. Let me see the kitty. Oh, that's a cute photo. Oh, that's actually a really, really adorable one. The cat looks like it's actually just like sitting there. It's so adorable. I can do this. Like, I basically just make him trade into this one. Restore health, copy a spell in your opponent's deck. He doesn't really have good spells. Double the health. We could use that for like Drakes or something. And I don't think restoring the health is actually something that's useful, so I'm just gonna go for Divine Spirit because it can get us on the board. This is still Cherry Channel. It is. Watch the animation, don't cheat. Wait, what? So this is a surprise coming into this stream. Is there a particular reason? Like when you, for example, when you are, I don't know, going to someone's channel, like this is just a question for the chat out of curiosity. When you go to someone's channel, do you instantly expect a guy and be surprised if it's a girl? Or, I don't know, like I feel a lot of people do get surprised by that, and I'm just wondering if Twitch is, well, I understand Twitch is mainly like populated by men, and like when you're talking about girl streamers, there's always something else that people think about when they think about actual girl streamers. Like they don't see them as gamers, but more of I don't know, entertainers or something, which is not fair because you have a lot of good just chatting, for example, or IRL or artist girl streamers who do a completely different things that are still really good. It said to watch some Disney movies. Oh, that sounds like a great time. Hopefully fall asleep. Good luck with your stream tonight, all. Good night. Thank you for dropping by and enjoy some Disney movies. They are the best. I'm really surprised when I find someone not streaming Fortnite. I don't have a single match of Fortnite played in my life, so what do I want to do first? I actually want to go for Fire Tree Doctor first. Divine Spirit is just not something that's useful to me at all. Because we already have one. Should friend the minion summon a 5-5 copy of it. I don't even have a minion that is good enough. I mean, I guess I could use the Divine Spirit just to kind of. Oh, sorry about that. Just to kind of get on the board more. I mean, this way he actually has to. Well, it doesn't have to, but he's gonna want to trade into it because I trade into his board. I just need to pretty much survive probably until Psychic Scream, because rogues usually lose to something like Psychic Scream. I'm just wondering if he's actually going to address that too far. He seems to not be addressing anything whatsoever, and instead having the Deadly Poison. Do I need Ooze? Because like the last 3 decks that I played against had some sort of weapon. I mean, it seems like that's something that I'm gonna have to do. What do I even want out of my spells? I could save the Mind Blast, but I don't think I should. I think I'm just gonna do this, just so I make it tradable. He has too much damage on the board. I'm dead to like additional 5 damage, so I am dead to Leroy. And additional, why does he have Leroy? Okay, we're gonna change the deck a little bit. I think we are at like 60-ish%, but everybody's playing weapon today. Like, rogues have a weapon, warlocks have a weapon, hunters have a weapon, and why am I not just running Gluttonous Ooze instead? I think I'm supposed to do that. I expect the gameplay to be decent, or the personality to be sweet, not an e-girl or some person who thinks it's better. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I try to focus on Hearthstone in my channel, but at the same time to represent my sparkling personality. Not just kidding. I mean, I try to have like a healthy, balanced channel that also has a lot of gameplay involved. I don't think I'm trying to focus my channel too much on like gender equality, or let's say inequality as well, because I feel like often people will think that girls have a benefit to being girl streamers, which is not true at all. If you just act normally, like if you just go for gameplay, and if you just talk to people as your friends, like what is your actual benefit? Don't forget about the animation today. Oh, I actually won't. I won't. See, I wrote it down. I write everything down, and I will check it out after stream. But yeah, I think as long as the gameplay is good, I don't think it really matters like whether it's a guy streamer or girl streamer. I'm gonna be honest. I watch a lot more guy streamers than girl streamers, mostly because there's more of them, and I don't know, like I mean the streamers that I know of that I watch, they just provide good content, but that's regardless of the fact whether they're guys or not. So yeah, that's pretty much why what I do. Also, I have, let's see if I have some big news. I think I don't have some big news. I was about to say we got some follows today, but apparently someone unfollowed or someone's accounts got banned. We were supposed to get to 1.9k followers today. But yeah, hopefully we get there soon. I was about to announce it because I was like 1 off before the stream. And apparently I'm still 1 off, but I will tell you when we reach the awesome milestone. We're not gonna keep the Shadow Visions. I don't think we need to. I just need that Gluttonous Ooze to actually do some work. Okay, I gave you a false alarm, a false announcement, but that's okay. Hopefully we get there today. And I don't know, like I'm not hungry for followers or anything, but I do have it as one of my yearly goals, I guess. My idea for this year at least would be to get to 3k. So I'm slowly creeping up to 2k, and I think 3k is realistic to expect. Like I don't know, by the end of this year. I think it's a pretty okay goal. This Friday, last Friday of the season. I actually, wait, today is the 21st, and this is Monday. Friday is the 25th, and I wanted to ask you a question. Actually, good thing that you reminded me. That is something about the community tournaments. I think that's why you're asking. Because I'm supposed to work on them this week, and I was just wondering if you guys would like it to be the 25th, or would you like it to be the 1st? Because the 1st, I don't know, if it was one day earlier, it would have been like still January. I mean, +2, I don't know if I want this. We don't have any death rattles, so this is just useless. Maybe Divine Hymn is just better. Do you want it to be this week, or do you want it to be next week? Maybe this week would be a little bit too early, because I still haven't created a tournament and people haven't applied for it, so I was just thinking maybe I should just go for February the 1st, and then see how it goes. Maybe it's gonna, I don't know, maybe it ends up being the first Friday of the month instead of last Friday, depending how months actually collide. Let's go for Shadow Visions. I don't even know what I want. I mean, I do want a Psychic Dream against a Hunter, I suppose. No, actually, this is fine. So we're pretty safe. We just need to survive until later. Yeah, I think next week would be better. I was thinking the reason why I didn't try hard with creating a tournament for this week is because I thought it may be a little bit early. Or also for everyone who doesn't know, I'm working on this like new thing. Basically, I'm gonna be organizing some Hearthstone community tournaments. It's gonna be a top 16 bracket, so nothing huge, but every month there's gonna be one of them. This month we're organizing it on EU because that's what you guys voted out, and next month it will be on NA. And we'll see how many people are actually interested regarding both EU and NA. And yeah, the reward is just gonna be a very simple reward. It's going to be basically a monthly tier 1 sub to the channel, because I'm gonna be hosting the tournament on stream. He actually spends Hunter's Mark on this one, which is fine for me. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's going to be. Currently, that's something I can provide, and we'll see how many people are actually interested in it. I decided to go for top 16 bracket because I didn't want to have to reduce the size of the bracket if not a lot of people apply. And I think 16 is enough people, at least for the first time. Sad because I'm a wild player. Yeah, I'm gonna make it standard, at least for now, because that's what, well, I'd say that's what most people currently play, at least that I know. But I'm starting I'm actually starting to get to know a lot of wild player friends who play exclusively wild. So if there's an actual interest for a wild tournament, I have nothing against spectating a wild tournament, but the problem is I'm not a good wild caster because I don't play wild myself, so it would just probably be a horrific experience for whoever is watching the tournament. I'd actually have to have a person who knows something about wild commentating with me, or I should probably just play wild for months at least to be able to spectate it. So yeah, I mean, I will, but I'm a free-to-play yeah, of course. I mean, with one deck you wouldn't be able to participate because the tournament is going to be a best of 3. So as long as it's standard, you can just basically create 3 cheap decks if you can. If not, I'm gonna be organizing them every month, so I don't actually think you would, I don't really want to play this. I mean, I do kind of want to play it because he's probably gonna trade with his, Leok, and then his Leok is gonna be able to die from the Duskbreaker. Let's play what we want to play. I can't just create a mess. I can't just say, okay, everybody, just bring as many decks as you'd like, or bring one deck. And how would I make that work? How would people be able to play against each other? Oh, please don't. This is how the scary turns start. He's gonna play the Spring Pause, and I shouldn't have even played the Cleric because I don't know how I'm gonna kill the Hyena. There is no killing that Hyena. Oh, okay, so he's not going to be smart enough, and he's actually not going to invest his second Spring Paw into this. So we can actually kill the hyena with the Duskbreaker. Amazing. Hopefully he doesn't buff the hyena. Okay, he could have saved his hyena. Instead, he decided not to do that, which is still something I'm fine with. Let's go for Shadow Visions. I don't really want a third Psychic Scream. I think I'm gonna go for Holy Fire because I feel like I'm gonna be missing some heals. He's misplayed everything here. He could have had a massive hyena, and he could have had a buffed massive hyena with the Razor Maw guy, but instead he decided not to do that. Depending on how many things he's gonna play now, if he plays 2 1-drops, I can spend 1 Psychic Stream. I think he's gonna go for double 1-drop. Or, well, I guess this is a good Duskbreak. Well, it's not a Duskbreak reward because we don't have a dragon. We do not have a dragon, but we have 3 Psychic Screams. So I guess I can just spend 1 of them and just return them to his deck. He's not gonna want to draw these anytime soon, and I just need to stall as much as I can. But I'm just wondering if they have big stuff like Savannah Highmanes. Some people play Savannah Highmanes, some people don't. So I'm just not sure what I should be playing around. Okay, Timberwolf is not the scariest thing in the world. I don't know, I guess Anduin is fine. Because Anduin allows us to actually just go for some things too, which is something I want to do. Hopefully at some point we draw dragons, so Duskbreaker actually makes sense. He only has 4 cards, and he's spent 1 of the Master Skull, so I'm not expecting a huge turn. But I'm glad that we're going for this community tournament thing. Actually, I have never hosted a tournament myself. When Philip and I used to cast, we used to be on camera together, and we pretty much used to do it like that. And then we hosted another community tournament. There was Mr. Linebutt, Lula, and I. For those of you who have been on channel a bit longer, maybe you remember that one. It was a standard tournament as well. And it was really nice. Like, we spent a few weeks organizing it, and I think it was a pretty cool event. And I kind of want to continue doing it, but I want to also do it independently, so you know that there's gonna be a tournament happening. Well, pretty much every single month or whatever. Can I just heal myself? I mean, I think it's an okay idea. At some point we have to remove his armor as well, and I kind of want to save the Omega Medic. I don't want to play it on board because he can trade his rush minions into it, buff another hyena, and then I'm gonna have to spend the Psychic Scream. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it would have been better to do that, because now we have a 7-9 that we're gonna have to deal with it. But we have 2 Holy Fires, so if we ping, as in ping, play Holy Fire ping, we get rid of it. I think I want to get rid of it. If only I'd played the medic, this one would not have been as huge, but I'm thinking I should probably go for some heals. He builds beasts last, which is something I still don't understand. It's gonna be, well, deck, I'm gonna have a special deck share workshop with Reno Jackson and New York Saron. I haven't played any of these cards in a very, very long time. What do I do? I mean, I'm not gonna steal this one anytime soon. I guess I want him to either, I don't know, trade into it or do something else. I'm not too afraid of a 2/7, and if he kills it by any chance, we can still go for another Psychic Scream after he goes all out with his stuff. At some point, he's gonna draw that Leok, and he's gonna be able to trade into 7/4. Savannah is not what I want to see. Okay, that's fine. We could Psychic Scream this. I don't see the reason not to unless we get... Well, nothing. We have to Psychic Scream. I mean, nobody wants to see their Savannah Psychic Scream. I really wanted to wait with Anduin until they start playing Savannahs, But this is also pretty good. I just need Alexstrasza. I feel like I have not been getting Alexstrazzas at all, and that's why pretty much why we've been losing. We do have Ooze in the deck right now, but as you can see, he's already spent 2 of his Kennel Shots, so that card is pretty useless. But I think I still need it in the deck. One Dark Reaper is quite enough. I feel like I have 2, and I'm kind of okay with defending myself, with having that 1/5 taunt, but sometimes I just want to trade into something, and I just want to remove somebody's stupid weapon. That's not what I want to see at all. I guess we're gonna... what do I do? I mean, the 8/7 is never really dying, unless I play a Duskbreaker next turn, if I happen to get a dragon. I do not enjoy that shark. And I don't want to spend my last Psychic Screamer on something ridiculous. It's just not something I want to do, but I can't target it. I don't know what I was supposed to do. I just wanted to bait him into playing more things. And then we can Psychic Scream. I never get Alexstrasza. Where are my Mind Blasts? Where is everything? I literally needed all 3 Psychic Screams out of the Shadow Visions just because I haven't been getting enough pressure. That's kind of what sucks about it. I really, really need him to not make me spend Psychic next turn. Okay. Does he ever want to go face? Okay. That's a 5/7 now. That is a 5/7. I guess I'm shuffling them. I don't know. I just don't like the way my games are turning out to be. There is no Alexstrasza in sight, no dragons for my Duskbreaker. There's nothing right now that could help me. I don't have enough damage to kill his face, and if he starts getting more lifesteal minions, it's gonna be very hard. That now has a Wind Fury. That is now a Wind Fury minion, and I have to spend my Holy Fire on it. Amazing. Feels actually amazing. Today feels kind of sort of a little bit unlucky, doesn't it? We have 1 Twilight Acolyte left, which is something, if he plays something huge, but he's been getting really good beasts. Sometimes that's a problem against this hunter. Like, Rexxar just kind of grinds you. If they manage to get the good stuff, they're... I don't know, like, I just feel like they can beat anything. I just needed Alexstrasza. We have enough pings. We have enough things to do. I'm just not getting there. And again, a stupid Zombies doing nothing. I don't even know if I should be addressing it. I mean, he's at 21. Maybe I just shouldn't pay attention. If he doesn't have a way to remove that 3/3, at some point I have to kill the guy. It all depends on what we top deck. It depends on whether we're gonna get that Acolyte, whether we're gonna get Cabal Shadow Priest after that. I'm just not getting my good stuff. And I need him to stop healing. He's already healed. He hit me like twice. Not me, but like he managed to heal twice with that one that... Oh, okay, he's gonna go face. That's actually really strange. Hmm. I should do. He's at 16, so if we happen to get, if we happen to find any way whatsoever to deal with his board while still dealing damage, it's fine, but it's very hard to do this without Alexstrasza. I feel like I just haven't been getting that dragon at all. And now I've spent my dragon, so I can't really play the Dustbreaker. Next turn I can heal with Omega Medic, but I just don't want to spend my burn on his minions. I feel like I'm gonna have to, though. Oh, it just doesn't feel good. It's just like the feeling of not having the right cards in hand is just annoying. What are the odds of getting a Psychic Scream, though? Of course this one has a Lifesteal Rush, because why wouldn't it? Why would it not have one? Okay, that also goes face. He could have traded with the 4-7. He didn't have to do this. Okay, so what now? This one is a problem, but this one is also a problem. I literally have to let him heal because I have no way of dealing with the board. The 4-4 goes face. It's healing him for another 4, putting him at 24, which is also not something that feels too good. Like, how do we beat this without any of the stuff that we were supposed to have? I mean, at this point, I just really want to have a dragon to be able to proc the Dustbreaker. The Dustbreaker here would be fine, but I just seem to not be having anything. Kill command, do you have more of that? Okay, that at least is a dragon. So we can ping, we can play the Dustbreaker, and we can play the Medic. I mean, this way we're getting on the board. I'm just not sure if I should be doing this. I think I should, because we are literally out of stuff. Even though I usually want to keep the powered shield so I can ping more, but I'm just not getting there. I don't think I'm getting there in time. And he needs to stop getting lifesteals. The worst thing that can happen is him getting like Savannah Highmane or something again, but I think at this point he's going to be concerned with the board. Like, the priest really wants to get on board, but at the same time wants to do damage. I spent all my damage cards. I spent all my board clear cards. There's a chance that he actually has, like, really useless beasts, but how useless? How useless are beasts anyway, regardless of how bad they are? They do something. Okay, 5-6 is not that bad. If I get a dragon, I can get rid of it with the Crowd Roaster. That's not a dragon? Well, we can try to find something. Holy Fire is pretty good. Holy Fire actually gets rid of this one. And I'm gonna have to use it now. I'm thinking I should probably go face with this one. I don't really care about the 1-3. I really didn't want to do this. I got the opportunity to have another burn spell, but it's just not happening for me. The biggest tempo swing we can make is top decking Twilight Acolyte into Cabal Shadow Priest and actually stealing something that matters to him at all. I just can't believe how good beasts he's actually been able to make. Actually kind of sucks. Of course he has a lifesteal rush, why wouldn't he? Why would he not have it? Okay, he gets rid of the 3/5. And now all I need to do is find that Twilight Acolyte or the way to kill this one. And we don't have to. We can use the Crowd Roaster and just continue dealing face damage. That's pretty good. Hopefully no more lifesteal beasts though. I'm on my last dragon. I need to be able to keep it because of the Acolyte. And Alexstrasza, as you can see, is my bottom 5 cards. Twilight Acolyte is bottom 5. Also another Mind Blast is bottom 5 cards. Sometimes my whole stream feels like bottom 5. Like everything I ever need. If I started playing Control Mage, I would be getting Jaina in my bottom 5s. Feels bad. And he has a handful of beasts that he just hasn't been using. It really makes me wonder, like, what does he have in hand that he doesn't want to play right now? What could be the worst case scenario for him? I have to put Alexstrasza in deck. I haven't seen her. Actually, I did see Alexstrasza when it was actually too late. I had it against that Warlock that I lost to. Okay. That's not fine. That is not fine. Why is there always a lifesteal? I don't understand. At least now we can take the 2/3 and actually do something. Oh, there's Alexstrasza. That's great. But this one is actually doing damage if I change his mind. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Next turn we can go Alexstrasza and basically just hit him in the face with the minions. I don't think there's something that can happen that's gonna make me not go face next turn. But he keeps getting the lifesteal minions. If they don't have the charge, then he gets the Tundra Rhino that gives them charge. That's actually turning out to be really obnoxious. I mean, I'm playing this well enough. I'm staying at 17-ish. Poisonous Rush is fine. Kind of. Not really. This way I have additional damage from this one having charge. So again, not the worst thing in the world, but I did spend 2 of my Cabal Shadow Priests and I'm not happy about that. I really didn't want to have the poisonous minion up. That's why I decided not to play Alex, because that one would have just killed Alexstrasza. Hi, Lobster Pants! What's up? Welcome back! You missed lethal. I did? How did I? Oh, okay, with the Mind Blast. Maybe I wasn't counting on the top deck as well. And of course, welcome to my Miss Lethal stream. We have a command for that. If I ever miss lethal, you're more than welcome to use the command that is actually here for a good reason, because it happens a lot. So feel free to enjoy that one. That's not fine. Okay, I'm still not used to this deck. This is the first time ever that I'm playing it on stream. Don't judge me too hard. Okay, I think we got it now, right? Okay, now no, I'm not gonna get punished. I'm not gonna get punished. And it's not fair that the chat doesn't recognize that I'm playing this for the very first time on stream. I actually was brave enough to play a new deck, try to climb Legend, and actually have a successful stream, and it is not fair to not have a supportive chat who will understand the reasons for me actually don't finding lethal. I'm just red flags because I do them all the time. Today I'm gonna be doing them. It's a new deck. I'm not a pro with it. Well, it's not a new deck. For me it is. I haven't played Priest in a whole year, and I'm gonna miss some lethals, and I'm fine with that. I am feeling no cringe. Aw, I love you too. I have an awesome chat. except for when they're judging me for no apparent reason, except for missing lethals. No, just kidding. Now now when we have ooze, now I'm getting all the matchups where I don't need them, but that's okay. Pyro state. New deck equals bad place. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna take me a few days, and I actually, regardless of all the misplays that I've been making, I got to rank 1 from bottom of rank 3 with this deck. So this deck probably could have around 80% win rate in this meta, but I'm getting to 65. If I was slightly better with it, I probably would have benefited a lot more. But that's completely besides the point. So do I just wait for him to play Amara? I didn't know what I was gonna play. If I top decked like a Witch Doctor or something, maybe I would have gone for it. The point here is, I guess, to play on the board enough to make him play Amara, and after Amara we have to go like Strasza, because our deck is actually slow enough that he's gonna be able to Amara whenever he really wants to. So yeah, judges streamer. That's okay. Streamers, if streamers weren't used to getting judged, they probably wouldn't be streaming anyway. Okay, I don't mind the 1/1 squirrel, I suppose. I would have been a lot more upset if he destroyed my 4/9. I could just play another dragon and just not care too much. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't really care about the 3/3 because he doesn't, like, he can get a value trade into the squirrel, but with 2 dragons on board, I don't think there's a lot that he can actually do. I haven't seen a Tinkmaster Overspark in a very, very long time. What we could do is we could steal his loot hoarder, so we deny him a little bit of card draw at least. I think I kind of want to. And we can go face, because I wanna make him, I guess I wanna make him Amara early enough. And this one didn't die, so his Twilight Shadow thingy, this is the proof of how much I actually play Priest. The Twilight's Call? Is it called the Twilight's Call? I think so. That spell doesn't work. Okay, I'm okay with this. Two of my minions actually survived, so I'm okay with that. But we're gonna try to find something playable. I can play. Yeah, we want the Mind Blast. Why not? But I also want a playable spell. Summon a 1 copy of it. I don't think I want to do that. I'm just gonna play Tark Reaper. I know I'm playing into Psychic Stream or Spirit Lash, but I don't want to burn my cards either. Yeah, Lobster Pants is here as well, and Lobster Pants, feel free to lurk, just as Falula is calling you out. I guess I don't mind this. We could trade and play the dragon. No reason not to. It's a 4/8, and we're playing around Psychic Stream at least a little bit. I just need to get to my Alex, to my Anduins. I'm gonna start keeping them in hand. I don't mind this too much. The only thing that I'm actually minding is not getting anything playable. This is not playable. We have enough Mind Blasts, and I'm just gonna go for the medic because I don't expect him. I don't expect him to actually just get me low enough. I don't think he should be like Mecha Cthulhu or anything like that. What we could do if he played something else, we could have gone for Shadow Madness. But we want to go for Anduin instead and start pinging the face. We have enough, well, pretty much enough damage with this. He's gonna have to find a way to finish his quest and actually Amara soon. If not, he's gonna die. I'm starting to get the hang of the Mind Blast combo. Don't judge me too hard. I still sometimes I still struggle with calculating how much damage I need, but I'm pretty sure I have enough. 16. Oh, actually, he plays. Oh, he wanted to kill these. I know I have enough now. I know that. Like I can do the simple math, but sometimes it's hard when you start playing a deck you like, when you're enjoying your long games. Sometimes it happens that you're not finding your win condition as easily, even though it's sitting in your hand. On that note, I probably shouldn't be judging anyone at all who is misplayed at the winter playoffs, because I pretty much did the same thing, even though I didn't have Valen in hand. I did have like 3 Mind Blasts and didn't go for lethal, so the chat has the full right to judge the shit out of my plays. I've been playing against a lot of hunters, and I kind of like the matchup. So tell me about your weekend. What have you been doing? Where did you go? What did you do? Falular House Hearthstone. I know you've been tryharding to get to, I think, top 100 in either Wild or Standard. I actually don't know. I'm not going to keep the Shadow Visions, but Fire Tree is fine if we happen to draw a dragon. It's a little bit of a different version. I like the ooze in it. That should be good enough for start. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend the coin. I don't really know what I'm gonna need it for, so I'm just gonna take it easy. Secret, guys. I mean, sometimes I feel like rocking the secret, sometimes I don't. It all depends on what kind of day I'm having, I guess. Holy Fire is expensive, but I think it's good enough here. So no freeze trap. I guess I can just go for another Fire Tree. We can go for Holy Fire. It's a little bit more expensive than Holy Water, but it is healing us. So I don't know, I kind of feel like going for it. If I ever want to play around Explosive Trap, I guess I'm buffing something. I'm just hoping for no Hyena. Flanking is fine. I did not expect this. But this kind of changes my plans. I really wanted to go for the Scale Worm, and I was expecting this one to die, but this way we actually killed both of them, so it's okay. I wanted to keep the Scale Worm in case he plays the Spellstone, of course. But that's alright, because we have the potential of top decking another one, so it's okay. And I'll go for the Cleric. That was a really lucky top deck. I wasn't supposed to use I wasn't supposed to go for a Dustbreaker on that turn. The reason why I did is because I was afraid of him having a weapon and actually proccing the Henchclan Thug thing. Oh wow, he's actually spending Kill Command. That's totally fine for me. If I go for the Crowd Roaster, I'm not gonna have a dragon for this one, but I think it's fine. Oh shit! Oh, this one is actually not a dragon. I did not realize that. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, I forgot that this one is a beast. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that at all. That's okay. We wasted a coin, but I'm still learning. It's okay. It's okay. I forgot. It was a mistake. It was an honest mistake. I'm learning. I'm still in the learning process. I didn't mean to. Now he probably knows what I have. Okay, that's not a big deal. We're just gonna steal this one. Oh, that was stupid. I really needed that coin. Like, coin is just not something you're supposed to get rid of that easily. Hopefully that doesn't lose me the game. That was really dumb. That was one of my dumbest moments today. Feels bad, man. You get to see that.
Erexar is also not a big deal. He has the spring paw thingy, so he's probably getting rid of this one. I think I would value building a beast here more, because I don't benefit from Tundra Rhino. I don't really have beasts in the deck that, like, the beast that I really want to... I think I want to go Anduin. Regardless of the empty board, he's on 2 cards and he's going to be building a beast. And regardless of the fact whether or not we're getting a value out of it, he could also make a beast that doesn't have like 5 attack or more, so I still wouldn't get the value from it. This way at least we get to ping it, we get to play Holy Fires and stuff. I don't just know misplay. You can always use this one. Too late. This is the whole reason why we have it. Hi Barbazor, what's up? 6-6. Okay, now we needed that Anduin, but that's okay. That's totally fine. I can't ping it. I can't do anything about it. As long as I'm not drawing another dragon, I can't do anything. And I'm not going to spend Psychic Scream on it because I actually want to have the board at some point. I could trade so he doesn't have a value trade here. Also, I don't want him to play like Crushing Walls or something. Not much. I'm actually just discovering the wonders of Mind Blast Priest. I have never played this deck for real. I've never gotten Legend with it. I always thought it would, for some reason, be too difficult to play it. But I'm actually discovering that it's not that hard to play. It's not it's an interesting deck, and I'm finding it actually fun. I wish I could interact with this one, but unfortunately I cannot do that. I literally cannot ping this one because I cannot ping it. I'm just wondering if I should Psychic Scream. I don't think so. I think I still want to play the Primordial. Because I need him to stop getting the value trades out of this Zombeast. If he trades it now, I'm fine with it. Why did... Okay, if he invests his whole board now into this, I'm fine with it. Because then we Psychic Scream. He went all out with it, and I'm hoping he plays another Lynx, just because he's gonna wanna, I don't know, find a trade. Apparently not. We Psychic Scream now, I think. Now looks like a good time. Hopefully I didn't miss lethal or anything, because sometimes I try to survive and I have a nasty habit of doing it. As you may have noticed. But that's okay. Bye Bastard, how are you? How's your weekend? How's the baby? How's she? What is she doing? What is she learning? Tell me about it. That actually scared me. Okay, 3-5 is not a big deal. Okay, see, I'm working towards my win condition, chat. I'm evolving, I'm learning, and I'm making some progress. Next turn, if everything goes well, we have lethal. The reason why I didn't play a minion is because he can't go for, like, Lifesteal Rush or whatever. This is kind of unfortunate, because he gets his Spellstone out as well, and we have no Psychic Screams in sight. So hopefully he bites his face, not mine. No, I really needed him to bite his own face here. I'm kind of afraid of that Spellstone. Can you just bite yourself? Not me! How can he double kill command my own face and do all of this? Is that normal? That's not normal. Do I have it? I think I have it. I think this is how it works. This was, okay, I will admit, this was one of the luckiest top decks I've ever had in my life, but I deserved this. I deserved this. The guy kill commands my face twice. You know, well, thanks to him, she can smile. Oh, really? Oh, that's so exciting. Now all these beautiful things are starting to happen. Well, I guess it's been beautiful for the whole time, but still, it's so nice to, I don't know, like, I mean, to just kind of see someone grow. I mean, I spent that early newborn time with my brother. When he was born, he was, like, the difference between our age is 13 years. So I was 13 when he was born, and even though he was just a little creature that was suddenly there, to make me not the only child, it was still kind of nice to see all these milestones, you know, them just like opening their eyes and discovering things. It was like really nice. Yeah, I had Holy Fire as well. Wait, I didn't have enough mana. I would have had, with Holy Fire, I would have had, he had 15 health because of Zul'jin. He had 10 from what he had left, and then he had 15 from, he had 5 from the armor, so he had 15 overall. And if I went Holy Fire plus Mind Blast, that would have been 10 plus Ping, that would have been 12. So I don't think it would have been enough. Wait, it actually would have been enough if I didn't Ping. Yeah, if I didn't Hero Power, if I just went for double Mind Blast and Holy Fire, then I would have had enough. You're correct. You're correct. I'm wrong. I'll be right back. Just need to go to the bathroom. And you get to enjoy my account sharing. Holy Fire is 5 HP, no 6. Actually, he had 15. So if I was to go Holy Fire, that would have been 5 plus double Mind Blast. That would have been 15. But that means I wouldn't ping his face at all. So it was lethal with 1 Holy Fire and 2 Mind Blast. So you actually are correct. Aw, that's so cute. Actually, like when we're talking about it, like I feel regarding like the whole waiting for that baby thing, I've had like 2 or 3 friends, plus like let's say like your wife as well, because I knew that she was pregnant. Like everyone who was pregnant at the same time as me, they've already had their kid, and their kid is already like, I don't know, 1 month old or 2 months old or 3 months old, and I feel like I've been pregnant much longer than all of them together. Like it just feels like forever and ever. And I don't know, like I understand that they were like further along, but at the same time I feel like I've been there like much longer than what I was supposed to, and it's still not over. And like all of them already have their kids, and I was like, okay, well, I guess it's my time, but it's not my time just yet. So it feels really long. At some point you feel like it's been like 85 years or something since you got there. But hi Mika, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Do I play around this being OTK or this being Odd Pally? I guess we could do both. We definitely don't need a Holy Fire and Psychic Stream, but both of these are fine. I just really want to have Alexstrasza in hand if it is OTK, because sometimes you just don't get to your win condition in time. So I just really want to have it. I just really want to have it. Like I think we did fine. The only thing that we're actually missing is probably the Shadow Reaper Anduin. Yeah, I think this is gonna be OTK. I don't think he has a way to interact with the cleric, or interact as in kill it. So I'm fine with just healing it next turn rather than playing the Tar Creeper. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm okay with this. We don't need to coin out the Fire Tree Witch Doctor because at some point we can always play it. I wish he didn't have Thalmos as a card draw. Oh, nice! You passed the 1K. That's great. That is awesome. I'm wondering when they're actually going to announce the new expansion. Does anyone know? Do you have any idea when they'll announce the new one? I have no clue. Actually, our music stopped. Sorry about that. Apparently, I've been away, so the music has a habit of stopping from time to time. I really don't want to play anything because we can steal the Blood Mage if we want to. I think it's fine not to play anything right now because he may play Call to Arms. If he plays Call to Arms, we can either steal Thalmos or we can steal whatever. But apparently he did not do that. So I guess we coin out the Cabal Shadow Priest because this is one of his more important minions, I guess, since it is card draw. So this way we're getting the spell damage, which doesn't mean much. But we also want to draw cards and we want to deny him the draw. But like half of his deck is a draw, so that's kind of annoying. Hammer Rat, is this the Shirvala one with the prismatic lens? I think so. I think this is a little bit of a different kind of OTK. Yeah, Philip is also getting really excited. Okay, do we care? Like, I want to trade. I want to trade just because I want to draw cards as well. We drew Anduin, which is kind of nice. The Fire Tree Witch Doctor gives us a Mind Blast that I'm definitely gonna go for. Do I play around Consecrate into a weapon or whatever? Let's actually do this. Let's play around... Well, let's not play around anything. The only thing that I need to do is pretty much go Alex into Anduin into pinging his face as much as I can. So I need him to not have his DK, and I need him to not get to his Shirvala combo in time. What we can do now is we can steal his 1-1, because, does he have the Spiker Steed? I'm actually very, very bad. Really bad with this deck, so I guess we can do this. I don't know, next turn is probably gonna be Anduin turn. I don't want to play the Cleric because I don't think there's a reason to. Hope I didn't miss anything. No, not at all, not at all. I'm still as knowledgeable with the Priest as I was like half an hour ago. I'm still misplaying, but that's okay. Why does he have everything? This is actually not a big deal. We don't have a Silence, but we do have Anduin, so I'm guessing we're gonna play it now. I really don't see the reason not to. So, I think I'm still gonna trade into this one. And we can keep the Divine Shield. I don't think I benefit from this trade at all. I'm just gonna let him trade. Because if he wants to consecrate or whatever, okay, that's fine. That is fine. Do I, the only question is, do I wait for him to spend the weapon and heal? I don't know, I'm just wondering. I think so. I mean, I want to use all the pings because obviously I want to remove his armor as well. Luckily we got Anduin, so he's not really going to be able to develop the Horseman. But if I play Alex Strasza, he just happens to heal with the weapon, so I don't think I should be doing that. He has a really clear consecration there, and he's gonna want to spend his weapon to heal. So after he does that, I think it's gonna be time for Alex. Do I have any more dragons? I don't really have the dragons for the Dustbreaker. At some point he times out as well, which is concerning. I don't think we have enough time for this. should be playing the cleric. I mean, he heals anyway. He can just trade into the roaster, and after he's spent the weapon, I think it's gonna be a good time to play Alex. I don't think this is gonna be the turn when we do it, because we're gonna have to basically ping his horseman every single time. But I have to play Alex at some point. It's just annoying that we're not really getting the opportunity to do so. I still have do I have a Mind Blast? I don't really have anything in my deck that I could use. I'm trying to make him spend the weapons. And I need something to trade with. Maybe he trades into 2/2. I just need to prevent the horseman from happening. See, he's spending the heals before Alex, so maybe he trades into the 2/2. Maybe he just thinks that I don't have Alex whatsoever. This is the third time he's rolling the more grain, so I'm guessing he's gonna trade into it anyway. It is kind of obnoxious, but... maybe I don't need Alex. I mean, it's not that I don't need it. At some point I want to have it. I just need him to spend his heals, because otherwise we're not gonna have a way to beat him. Maybe I was supposed to do it like a long time ago. He knows he needs to return Zola, which is also obnoxious. We have 3 Mind Blasts. He's at 17, so that means I'm pretty much 1 damage off lethal. Which is also annoying, but it depends on how many heals he's gonna have next turn. I don't think Alex is actually gonna be a win condition here. I don't think we can get to that point. Okay, he's timing out, so that means I get to ping everything. Psychic Scream is not going to be too useful. If I had a way to go face with the dragon, it would have been great. But if he now, well, he has Zola. Now if he has the timeout, he pretty much wins next turn. Why does he have everything? Like, if we played Alex, we still wouldn't have been able to do it. So we pretty much lose now because of the amount of horsemen he has. Well, maybe he messes it up. He's not gonna mess it up. He knows exactly what he's doing. I feel like we have a weak matchup against OTK Pally. Yeah, I think he has multiple win conditions, but I can play defensively. As in, if I was just if I didn't have lethal, he had timeout. He played timeout. I couldn't have dealt damage. What do you mean I had lethal? The last 2 turns I couldn't damage his face because of one timeout and then the other. When did I have it? Before his timeout. How did I have it? I counted the damage. He was at 17 and I had no minions to hit his face. My combo is oh my god, my combo is 19. That's true. That's true. I threw, but I'm learning how to play. I miscalculated. I thought for some reason I didn't have enough damage. Yep, that's true. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm fine with losing if it's my fault. If it's not RNG's fault, then I'm not fine with it. But I have to get better at it. I mean, it's gonna take me a while to get Legend with a deck that I don't know how to play. But that's okay. Like, I'm tired of playing the same decks with the same win conditions. This is like the first time that I'm actually playing a combo deck since pretty much forever, so I'm pretty happy with being a rank 1 with it so far. But yeah, I'm gonna be misplaying a little bit, and I'm also quite distracted. Wise voice. It's also a lot easier to see lethal and all these things when you're in chat. Not saying that that a streamer has the right to excuse themselves from always like missing lethal or whatever, but sometimes it's difficult. Like when you're playing a deck that you're not used to, sometimes it's not the easiest thing in the world. I think I wanna coin out the Dustbreaker. I really don't need him to have like, I don't know, Shadow Essence on turn 4 pretty much. If this is Cloning Gallery, I sometimes lose to Cloning Gallery if I don't get to combo on time, but I guess that's okay. He doesn't really have a way of clearing my board except for like Mass Hysteria. We have Mass Hysteria as well. We can actually take it and basically play it after maybe his Spellstones or something. Circle of Healing is not too useful. Shadow Root Pain is nice, but Mind Control is better. I don't think he can deal with the board right now. Yeah, it's not easy, especially when you're actually playing for the first time. If he trades, he still gets to keep this one, which is a bit obnoxious. I want to save at least something. This way he doesn't get to kill it. He can play. Well, if he had a Shadow Essence, I think he would have played Shadow Essence this turn. I don't know. I actually haven't played a single game with Cloning Gallery Priest either, so I actually have no idea what, in theory, he would even want to play. Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of Grizzlies, but that doesn't matter too much because we have the Psychic Stream, so. And we have the Mass Hysteria, that's why I'm hitting and trading. It's because at some point, if he spreads the board, we're gonna be able to play Mass Hysteria, but I don't think we're ever gonna do that. We could also Psychic Scream ourselves. But then that means we're leaving him with Valen in his deck, which is not something I want to do. If we Psychic Scream though, he gets all of that back. I don't think we have a choice. I mean, now I know he can get 3 of these, but at least he can't resurrect Valen out of Spellstone, so he's gonna have to wait for his Cloning Gallery. Also, now he has the Dustbreaker in the pool, which is great, because that can also mess up his Cloning Gallery. At least I think that's how it works. And we have the Mind Control. We can steal, stuff. I think I still want to go for the dragon, regardless of the Proud Roaster not being activated anymore. And also, I understand that by returning the Radiant Elemental, okay, so he top decks that one. Maybe he doesn't find a way to actually kill it, and then I get to mind control it. How do I do that? How do I stop him from mind controlling? From killing the Valen so I can mind control? I don't like it seen on the board. Doesn't actually feel good. I can save the Ooze to I can save the ooze to basically Psychic Stream if I need to. I wanted to play the Omega Medic, but if he's gonna be doing damage to my own face at some point, then I want to have something to heal myself with. I'm so not experienced in this matchup. I think he's just gonna take this trade. But I really want to take the Valen as well, because then he doesn't resummon it with the Spellstone. So far he has Radiant Elemental in the pool and the Witchwood Grizzly. And Ziliax, which is not that great either. He doesn't interact with the 4-7 in any way, I don't think so. I don't think he's ever gonna go face. And... okay. Am I dead? I don't feel dead. I could steal it. I think I want to steal it. I mean, maybe he has a melee combo, maybe he has the blast. I had ways to play in a different way, but I think if he resummons Valen, I'm just wrecked. So I think we have to do it this way. I can't play Anduin on this board. I think I just have to do it like this. I mean, obviously this happens, but I don't think I survived. I mean, I don't think I survive if I Psychic Stream, because then he just gets the Xeric's Cloning Gallery and pretty much just kills me. So I could have probably survived for a few more turns, but if I returned them to his deck, then he just gets them. And he also would get another Radiant Elemental, so he would have probably killed me with the same spells. This, I think, was a little bit safer, because he doesn't get resummon it. I mean, what were the odds of him actually having more burst? I guess the chances were high. Maybe it wasn't a good turn. I'm still learning. Next turn I'll probably go for Psychic Scream when I have the chance. And versus Rogue, it's not a bad idea to leave the Tar Creeper, I suppose. I don't know, maybe I'm just like having a series of bad decisions. But I'm still super happy with the games. We still haven't dropped out of rank 1, and I feel like I'm actually learning. I haven't had a feeling of improvement in Hearthstone for weeks now, because I haven't been as motivated to play. I mean, the game is great, but it's been so stale for so long. Do you feel the same way? Of the game just being... I don't know, just being super stale. I think Psychic is a little bit better here. He's got a dagger, and he would have just killed the Tree Doctor. And you always want to have a Psychic Stream against Rogue. They usually don't kill you by turn 7. And they usually kind of sort of go all out with everything. Now if we go Tar Creeper, and if he has the Henchclan Thug, we just, I mean, he has to hit into 3-5. And then we can start looking for answers to get rid of Henchclan Thug. Sometimes rogues don't want to play the Henchclan, but they need to hit the Tar Creeper with their face. Okay. He can still coin it out, get rid of the Tar Creeper, and play the Henchclan. That would be probably the worst case scenario. No, that's not the worst case scenario. Actually, we're fine. We are fine. Do you remember the Blink Fox from the way it looked in the cartoon? That was actually hilarious. The way they drew it and the way she interacted with Valeera in the little cartoon. I thought that was super funny. So he has the trade on board. But the question is whether or not he's gonna go for it. I think it's correct to trade into it because he knows I get to heal it. Apparently he doesn't care about that at all. He knows that I may have a Duskbreaker, and he still decided not to go for it. That's alright. I could also draw the Northshire Cleric and draw cards out of the dragon. So I think it was incorrect in many ways. But that's alright. We just need to survive until turn 7. Oh, he has actually going face with everything. Okay, that's fine. This is perfect. This allows me to both trade and heal the minion, which which is kind of awesome. Like, he got super punished for spending the weapon there. At this point, he's never getting rid of that dragon unless he's gonna save the fire elemental into Vile Spine. Mr. Limebot, good afternoon! How have you been? Oh my god, long time no see. How have you been doing? Are you feeling better? I hope so. I haven't talked to you in such a long time. Sorry for being super hyped. It's just that we haven't talked in ages. And actually today I mentioned you. Today we talked about community tournaments, since I'm gonna be doing some more community tournaments in the next few months. And I was just telling the chat about the tournaments that we organized and everything. I'm so glad to hear you're doing okay. How have things been? Oh wow, I'm so glad to see you. To get back into Hearthstone. What have you been playing? Have you been playing WoW, or have you just been taking, like, I don't know, a little bit of a break from gaming or something? I'm sorry, I just have not been following what's been going on. I wish I had a way to heal myself, but this is fine. Do I just give him this combo? I think it's fine. Like, I can just give him everything. He doesn't really get much value out of this. I don't think rogues actually have, I don't know, a super crazy amount of dragons. He does have 2 priest cards. Vicious Fledgling is fine. I wanted to play Anduin, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Okay, I think it's gonna be a Primordial Drake. I don't think he has the Vicious Fledgling. And now we reduce his chances of having Vile Spine. Playing a lot of Destiny 2 and Smash Bros. Actually 2 games that I've heard of in a way that other people have been playing them and streaming them, but I just don't get the time to do it. Of course he top decks a Vile Spine Slayer. That's amazing. That is just amazing. Is he gonna get Wind Fury now? I can't wait. Okay, I guess he just hits me in the face and re-daggers. That's absolutely what he's supposed to do. But he's instead going for what? For some priest cards? Please don't. I think he just needs to re-dagger here. And that's gonna be another Psychic Stream, because this is something cheap, something he was able to play. I think I'm gonna go for another Psychic Stream and just heal my face instead. I really don't want to die to something stupid like Leroy. Yeah, Biohazard is here as well. Also, Falular was just here a little while ago. And if you haven't talked to them yet, I'm pretty sure they'd want to say hi. I'm so glad to hear you're okay. And it makes me happy that you've been wanting to come back to Hearthstone. If he hits my face, it's fine. I think we're going to play defensive Alex rather than play Anduin, unless he plays something that actually gets killed by Anduin. I think I'm gonna say Anduin as removal, because we're not in a hurry to kill the rogue. We just kind of want to stay alive. So I'm fine with him just dealing damage. Yeah, Biohazard has had his second offspring. He has his cute little baby to take care of. And I always get excited to see Biohazard in chat, because I get to hear all this adorable stuff that's been happening. Got a few confidence barriers I need to work through before I come back to streaming and YouTube. Oh, what? What do you mean by confidence barriers? I don't think I'm getting it. I'm sorry. Add a copy to your hand. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I think that's fine. I think we're gonna go Alex into probably Northshard Cleric, because Northshard Cleric contests this one. So now he needs to have, well, he needs to think of a lot of damage. My speech is quite different now. Don't feel like, oh, I see, I understand. Well, whatever makes you happy, like whatever makes you feel comfortable. Like, I mean, you know that your community will always be there when you come back, and honestly, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to see you on stream again. And I don't know, like I missed you. I missed talking to you. I missed your stream. Like, your stream was one of those streams that I would go to when I finished my stream, like yours and Falular's. and I'm excited to see you back on. I'm sorry for being like super. Okay, we're getting armor by doing this. I'm just wondering if we're gonna get more health by healing. I think I wanna play the Shadow Visions and probably get another Psychic Scream. And I think playing the Twilight Acolyte here is fine. He has another South Sea Decan in hand, so he has quite a lot of damage. I'm just afraid of Leroy or something. Yeah, we miss you too! I'm so excited to see you back here, and I think you're gonna have an amazing comeback when you come back. Come back when you come back. Can I even say that? Is that even something that I should be saying? It doesn't sound like a very good sentence, but yeah, I just need to find a way to heal. He has that South Sea Deckhand that I constantly need to worry about. I have no idea why I played that Acolyte, but I'm guessing I had to. I have to get on the board. Whatever does he have? This is the card that he's been saying from turn 0, as in from his mulligan. It's the card that's been there for ages. What if it's just like Leroy? If I get another Mind Blast, I can kill him. I may have had to mulligan for that. Well, not mulligan, but Shadow Visions for that. Do I ever just play Anduin because I'm dead to Leroy if I don't? I think so. I think I'm gonna do it. It doesn't, like, Alexstrasza doesn't matter anymore. I just need to get my health back. And I need him to not have enough stuff to actually kill me. I need to work on killing his face. Maybe it was too early to do this. I'm at 15. I don't die to Leroy Coldblood, and I don't die to that plus the South Sea Deckhand that he's had in hand. So I think, okay, so he's wanted to play the SI agent. Okay, Fungal Master actually kind of wrecks me just a little bit. Okay, so he attacks me for, okay, I see what happened. But I think I'm gonna Psychic Scream, regardless of that being damage. I think I'm gonna play the Northshard Cleric. I just need to make sure I'm staying alive, pretty much. He has a lot of stuff in the deck now that actually could be super dangerous, but he has a 26 cards. So now I guess he just has to start grinding my face if he ever wants to beat me. I just need to get that second Mind Blast, and I'm just not getting it. I mean, if he doesn't kill me this turn, we're fine. I just really hope this is not going to be his Leroy into Coldblood turn or whatever. Like, he has 25 cards. What are the actual Mr. Lollipop, thank you so much for the sub! Welcome back! I'm so glad to see you back. And thank you! Thanks so much. Sorry for missing a few messages. X Factor, welcome back. I do apologize for being super focused. We actually have a command for that. Whenever I do this, you're welcome to do this. We have a new command in chat. It's called the Goldfish, and I saw something similar in Swazzle TV's channel, and I decided that I actually need something like this happening in my channel as well, and I'm happy to have seen it. Because it's actually super useful for me as well, and that's why we have the Goldfish as our little mascot as well. So every time I do that, you are welcome. You're welcome to do that, to use the command. I actually have quite a few new ones. Also, yeah, Hunters are pretty much on top. The reason why I'm playing the Priest is because I'm trying to actually counter the Hunters. But I'm having a hard time because this is my absolute first day of doing it. Swazzle TV, thank you so much for the host. Swazzle TV is hosting us for 11 viewers. Thank you so much. And everyone from Swazzle TV stream, thank you for dropping by and welcome. We have a super new awesome command
that we can now use because I was I was working on them during my holiday, and now we get to shout out. If you haven't checked out Swazo TV's stream, make sure you do that. He's an awesome streamer, also one of the Fate to Come members of the community. So if you haven't gotten to know him yet, make sure you do, and go hit that follow button. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Oh, that's Swazo's emote. They're so nice. I love the way it looks. By the way, Swazo, I have to admit something. I came to your stream this morning and I saw something super awesome. I saw that the panel, the add-on thingy for the subs, where people can see the sub emote and the badges, and now you can see that I installed it into my own stream before I started. I have not seen that one, and I actually thought it was amazing, so thank you for giving me the inspiration to do that. Get to host you for a change. Glad to have you around in your audience as well. Today I started super late because of my appointment, but yeah, it's kind of my unusual streaming time. Juice D, how have you been? What's up? Yeah, it does show them off. It's such a great tool. I actually had them drawn like in on like a Photoshop image or whatever, and I had them thrown in as one of the panels. But it doesn't look as good as this. It just looks really awesome, and yeah, thank you for inspiring me to do that. Can I get a Dustbreaker, please? Is he gonna kill the Tutu? He probably should. He really wants to hit that hero power though. What we could do, if we want to stay on board, is we could coin out the Scale Worm, because he's probably gonna ignore that one, right? I mean, this one only deals like 1 more damage, and I think I just want to value trade a little bit. That makes him have another Spring Paw or Candle Shot or something. Of course he has Flanking Strike, because why wouldn't he? That's alright. We have the Binding Heal, we can survive a little bit more, but I'm not super happy about this. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, I have to do this, right? Okay, we're gonna play the Ooze, and we're actually gonna play the Binding Heal. Like, I mean, I just want to get on board. I just want to make sure I'm not dying to something stupid. I think we're gonna lose this one, because of the amount of pressure. This is something that a hunter can do. I don't really care about his Candle Shot, and they don't really have the Eager Home's bow anymore. Rod Johnston, hi, welcome back. How are you doing? Or actually, maybe I should say welcome. I'm not sure if we talked on this channel before. How are you doing? And what's up? Did you come from Swazo's stream as well? Okay. Don't really care. We have to start drawing cards, so I guess I'm just buffing the wolf. This is a tough choice. It's really tough because I probably should. Well, first of all, I shouldn't be healing his stuff. And we don't have the Psychic Stream. We have no ways to kill his stuff whatsoever. But we can use the Holy Fire for next turn. I think that's what we're gonna do. Use a Converter to Wild. I wish I could, but the problem with me playing Wild is the fact that I don't have the time. I was just talking to Swazo yesterday on, actually ironically enough, on Into the Wild's Discord. I would love to, but it's gonna take me so much time to, first of all, to learn the meta, and then to actually collect the cards. But he thinks that I could do it if I was just collect 5 more cards and play a really cheap Spell Hunter, because that obviously beats the people at rank 25. Like, maybe if that's something you want to see, maybe we can do it. Please don't have all this stuff. I'm not happy about this at all. I guess we go for Cabal Shadow Priest. I don't know, I'm just gonna leave this one as it is. And the 6/8 just kills me, especially if he has another kill command. Not another kill command, the first kill command, I guess. Well, we lose. Feels bad, man. We can do it, you can. I mean, I could try to do that for fun. Actually, I haven't had that many viewers who have actively played Wild, and since I joined the
Since I joined the Fate to Karma, I've actually met so many people who do play Wild, and I'm starting to think that it is something that you guys would like to see. If you want to see me noob at rank 25, I don't know, maybe I can come up with a deck, one deck that we would play for rank 25, but don't expect too much because I don't know how that's gonna work out. X Factor, thank you for dropping by. Enjoy your work, if I can even say that. I don't think I should be saying it. And thanks so much for being around. Yeah, enjoy your work. Probably just doesn't sound as good. We need a Drake in hand, so let's just leave it. SIC stream was rank 1. What happened? I'm still rank 1. What do you mean what happened? Obviously nothing happened if I was rank 1 back then. Also welcome. Your Australia hours. Me? Or who? I'm actually European hours. I do not have Australian hours, but I do have some Australian audience who is who's here around this time, so I'm guessing this is their afternoon. But I also have some US people, and that's their early morning, so I think I picked the time that would be, I don't know, that would at least theoretically be, I don't know, possible to watch in any country. Like for people in the US who get up early, for people in Australia who are here in the afternoon. The only people that I'm actually really missing are probably, unfortunately, European people, because European people usually go to work during these hours. Did you dust all your wildcards? Yes, I did, and I did it like 2 years ago, because back then I was free to play. I had no cards to play standard whatsoever. This is probably one of the luckiest top decks that I've ever had in my life. And I am not unhappy about that. I'm fine with procking the secrets here, because if we proc the Wandering Monster, he probably dies to Dustbreaker, or at least we get to keep the board. Yes, I dusted all of them so I could play the tournaments, because back then I had to participate in some important tournaments. I dusted them, and since then I haven't crafted a single wild cards. Yeah, Meatka, I know you're here. What's happening? Easy mode. We'll see. This is not a new secret. I guess we try to trade, and even if it's a snake, okay, it's not a snake check. It is a rat trap, so I guess we just heal. And do nothing. Okay, it's not actually going perfectly. I'm not too happy with today's climb, or not climb, I guess. I have to keep one psychic stream for Zul'jin. And I guess we can go for the roaster, because I don't think he has any huge minions that I should be concerned about as a spell hunters. Hi, Mighty Rai, what's up? I've been great. My week has started in a pretty awesome way, and even though I started my stream a little bit later today, I still do have well, pretty much all the viewers who are usually around. So yeah, feels good to see you all. How was your weekend? Yes, you converted to Mind Blast Priest. I didn't convert. I'm just playing a different deck. I don't know if you've noticed, but I do play all the classes. I at least try to play all the classes, because I figured we could go for Mind Blast, because at some point we want to kill his face, and I guess at some point we're gonna be able to get to that Anduin. I didn't convert to anything. How does changing a class during one stream or doing multiple streams, I don't know, how does that get you converted into something else? Weekend was great. I got an extra day off today, but I'll have to be productive. Oh, I see. Yeah, sometimes I use my days off to actually just like do the work that I haven't been doing for about a few days, and then I turn that into a different kind of working day. And I actually like those days. I don't know if you feel the same way, but that's pretty much what I do. think after this before, but if you want to play some wild 1v1s, you could borrow this from me. Yeah, definitely. I remember that, and I will think about that for sure. The only thing that, well, it's not that I started with wild. Like, a lot of people are trying to get me to do that, but I still don't have a single deck. But I feel like a lot of people just want to watch me play wild on stream, so I guess I'll have to think of a way to at least have one deck to play and to try the ladder, and then we could do some 1v1s. But I don't feel like I know anything about wild at all. What if I can't Psychic Scream? I guess I can, because that means he's not going to be healing. Zerg's Cloning Gallery, Holy Fire, Mass Dispel. That doesn't work. Zerg's Cloning Gallery is not too good. I'm just gonna go for the Holy Fire. Yeah, we have Wednesdays and Thursdays when I actually play games versus viewers. On Wednesday afternoons, I do a PvP Wednesday when I actually play versus viewers regardless, and like regardless of the format and whatnot. But on Thursdays, I do some sort of deck doctor thing. So that means if you have a deck that you want me to play or that you want to play against, I basically do a little bit of commentary as well. I try to help people maybe build something in standard, do all these things. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I don't want to spend my next Psychic Scream. That's the thing. At some point he's gonna have Zul'jin, but if he has Zul'jin, that also means that he's denying himself the opportunity to go Rexxar. If I Psychic Scream right now, he's not gonna be able to rock Dalar. And we know that he is a spell hunter, so I guess I'm just gonna use Ooze because he's never gonna rock Dalar anyway. See, I want to avoid playing Hunter. Like, everybody's playing Hunter, and I just don't feel like I'm in love with it anymore. I'm the kind of person who will pretty much always play the deck that isn't cool at the moment. So the moment Priest stops being cool, I start playing it. The moment Hunter starts winning way too many games, I start, well, not playing Hunter anymore. I think we're gonna have to Holy Fire this one. Maybe. I'm just wondering if I should be going for, well, this is spending 3 cards. I can't spend 3 cards. I think I want to do this anyway. This way my Ooze also survives. And I really don't need him to have a buffed Hyena. Literally, I'm cracking on my Yorka right now so I can practice wild. Wait, which deck? The Meg Hunter? Can have lethal next turn. I can, but he can also heal. You can't, like, when you're playing against a hunter, you can't just, you know, go for lethal, sorry, just go for lethal regardless of what you have in hand, because this can happen. They can have taunts, they can have rush, they can have lifesteals, and all that stuff, so you kind of have to play around things at least a little bit. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. Is there anything that I want out of my deck if I go Shadow Visions? I can go for another Mind Blast if I want to. I can't play 3 cards because of Rat Trap. So I can't go with this. I can't go with anything. I already played 2 of them. So I think I'm just gonna end my turn. I don't need to trade here. Alright, Rob Johnson, thank you for dropping by. You could have won. Well, you can say that for every single game. You could have, would have, should have. In Hearthstone, you can always do that. You can always say, hey, you could have won if you did this or that. First of all, I cannot go through the taunt. And second of all, I cannot just let him have the board. We have no dragons in hand. We have no Psychic Screams. We've got nothing. I can go YOLO. And as a Zoo main, which I think you told me you were, yes, it is. It does sound like a good option, but it's not something you usually normally necessarily want to do. To just go YOLO and just pretty much lose the game if things don't really go your way. You can't just do that. What I need is a dragon, and I have no dragons. I have to find myself a dragon. That's not a dragon. That is not a dragon, and I needed one. That is not a dragon. I stopped playing Zoo. So what do you play right now? If you don't play Zoo. I don't like this, but I'm gonna have to go for it. I don't like it, but if he trades up all his stuff, and he could, we can pretty much die to that hyena. We have no more psychic streams, so we're actually in a really tough spot because of having no Anduins and having no dragons. This way, if we top deck a dragon, we can still do something. Okay, no Dire Frenzy, which is still pretty good for us. OTK Pally. Well, I guess you need some more priest practice to know when to go face and when not to go face. Because not always are you supposed to go face. I think now we can go for Anduin finally. And do we even want to address the 2-2? Let's see, we have 10, 20, 18. I don't think we need to. I think we can just start going face. He doesn't have anything to. He doesn't have anything to do with the Cobra. She's only 2 damage. We're at 30 health, and at some point we can go for Omega Medic. Did I miss any of the messages on in chat? If I did, make sure to tag me in them because sometimes when I get distracted, I do miss them. So he's at 18. We're like 3 off. If we get another Mind Blast, we can still win. I don't really like that 7-11, but I think we can still survive. I just need to make sure he doesn't, well, we don't die to like double kill command or something. He's at 14 now, so if I play the cleric, I'm still gonna have lethal if he doesn't play either, either like the, well, like Lifesteal Rush or Zul'jin. So I think he's gonna have to start looking for them. If not, we can always go Shadow Visions, but I wanted to make sure he doesn't have too many things on board. Of course, there has to be a Lifesteal Rush. So he's back at 17, and I have to find lethal somehow. And I have to, if I don't find lethal, I have to kill the 3-5. Even if he trades the 5-2 into the Duskbreaker, I think we're fine if he has like 1 kill command. If he has a buff plus kill command, then we're in trouble. Oh, but not necessarily. I just hope he doesn't have it. I mean, we win if he doesn't have damage, but he can also make a beast. He needs to deal 6 more damage. The question is whether or not he can do it. 1 kill command doesn't do it, so he has to have 2 kill commands. Apparently he's found it, because he wouldn't have been going phase if he didn't. Okay. Well, that's kind of upsetting, because he gets to super heal now. I actually cannot believe that such an amount of hunters today has found a way to heal themselves every single turn. This is literally the story of my day. I don't have another psychic stream and I can't deal this much damage. That's the problem. I literally cannot do anything. Oh, it feels bad, man. We have so many Mind Blasts, and he gets the lifesteal rush thing, and basically just destroys us. We were so close, but we didn't have a turn where we could have won. Like, there was literally no turn where we could have. I actually checked in Ooze in this deck, but now I'm starting to think that it's not that good. Without the Ooze, we actually had a slightly better win rate with the Duskbreaker. So I'm guessing I'm just going to play the Duskbreaker again. I played against a lot of not a lot of cube blocks, but a few cube blocks at the beginning of the stream. So I just decided that the weapon removal was gonna be a better idea. But I guess it's fine with the Tark Reaper as well. I just need to start being hunters again. It's like I teched in Ooze because of the hunters, but it seems like Ooze is not that important against hunters anyway. I don't like silence. I don't see the reason to play it. I'll be right back. I just need to go to the bathroom. We don't have to queue. I don't know, like if you were to play silence in a deck, what would be your target? As in, what deck specifically would you be targeting with silence? I mean, would you just specifically play it to silence one of the hunter's minions, or would you play like Mass Dispel to silence all of them? Like, the problem with silence as a Mass Dispel is the fact that you're still getting damage from the board, and if you silence let's say the beast buffs on one turn, they can still play, let's say, Kill Command next turn, get Leok, and the board is buffed again. So by not removing the minions like from the board, you're not actually achieving anything. That's the main problem with silence. You usually just I just need to play the deck better. I think the problem is about me because it's like my first day of playing it. Well, first day of playing it on stream. I had a good win rate off stream, but it doesn't count because you don't have the chat or anything. Cube or lifesteal. I haven't played against a cube block in like 10 games, so I don't think I should be doing it. And I just don't wanna tech against a hunter that will maybe have Rexar, that will maybe get lifesteal. If I'm getting bad luck on one day, I'm not gonna change my whole deck just because I've been unlucky then. This is something that I'm often finding people to do. Like, people try to tech their deck against something they're naturally good against, but sometimes they have a bad day or bad RNG or whatever, and they just decide to play like that additional card that doesn't actually improve their win rate. The same thing I did with Ooze. Like, I'm fine when I play against I guess decks with the weapons. They don't affect me as much. But today I had a horrific RNG due to that, and I just decided to play Ooze, and I actually lowered my win rate. Someone TK Pelly almost win all the time versus Cube. Yeah, but it's not the same matchup. Like, OTK Pelly is not the same as Mind Blast Preuse. I mean, I guess you know that, but we don't really need the Psychic Scream against this deck. He's playing 2 Shadow Visions, so we may just be playing the Mirror. And he just may have the same amount of damage that I'm having. Luckily, we got the Anduin. I don't think there's anything I'm gonna play right now. I have to play something, and the coin is way too valuable. He doesn't really get to. He doesn't really get to trade into this. And next turn we can actually steal it. I think this may be Zer's Cloning Gallery. I don't think this is Mirror, but at the same time we need to hurry up before he gets to his win condition. So I don't run Cube, but I run Ooze because of Secret Hunter. Espionage Rogue and Death Rattle Rogue. What rank are you currently? Where do you see Espionage Rogue? I haven't seen it since like the beginning of of the last expansion, I guess. I'm wondering where you happen to see that one. So now we have a handful of Mind Blasts and we have nothing to play. I should have saved the Twilight Acolyte, and I have no idea why I spent it. So now I have a problem. I have a huge problem, and that is spending one of my main win conditions. I need to be saving the Twilight Acolyte in combination with Cabal Shadow Priest. You run Ooze. I mean, I think it's just a personal choice, pretty much. How about I just go Anduin? I mean, I'm fine with coin Anduin because next turn we can play the Primordial Drake. I didn't want to play Primordial Drake right now. Maybe we just don't play the Primordial. Because Primordial actually... It is something that we need for like Zer's Cloning Gallery. Well, we'll see. Maybe I don't need Alex. But it looks like I'll need it. I just kind of want to see what he's got. Apparently he has Valen. And now we have it. Feels good. Actually, our Mind Blasts are doing a significant amount of damage right now if he doesn't remove Valen. That was very lucky, especially if he doesn't remove it, but now he has to remove it. That Mind Games was so good. I've never gotten this lucky. Well, it all depends on whether or not he's gonna be able to do something about it, but so far we're having 40 damage in hand. Well, not anymore, but we have Valen that we can just get back at some point. So I'm guessing we Alex next turn. Because he needs to start healing now. And he can't just go Zer's Cloning Gallery. Hi, Maxwell, what's up? Yeah, today I was late for this stream because I had my doctor's appointment in the morning, so I just decided to have a longer stream. Welcome back, how have you been? Yeah, we have so much damage, but I think we still need Alex because this way we're making him heal. I'm learning a new deck. I'm trying to figure out how to play Mind Blast Priest. I'm not doing a very good job at it. But I'm getting there. I'm trying. 18. Do I have, how much do I have? I have 19 in hand. I have not 19. I have 20 in hand, right? This is 5.
Yes.
This is 5. This is 5. And this is 5. Chat, I've learned how to count. Apparently, what did you do? What did you do? Maxwell, what have you been up to? I hope you're the good kind of busy. I hope whatever you're doing is pretty good. Now that was really nice. That was nice, but we only got lucky out of Shadow Visions. What did you do?
Managed to beat the boss. Which I'm
Why is
trying
your
to-
health like that, and like your mana and stamina are like that?
long story.
What did you do to your character? Sorry, Philip is playing Dark
Yeah.
Souls 3 and I'm trying
Apparently
to
I'm a
figure it out.
sorceress, but this was like a frost boss that is like completely resistant to all fire magic, so basically I had to chop him down with my axe.
I see.
And for
Lexo,
that I
thank
needed
you so
help.
much for the resub. I'm so sorry for ignoring you. I'm still listening. Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back, and I'm glad to see you again. What have you been busy with? If you don't mind sharing, I'm actually really interested. It's like sometimes you're busy, sometimes you're not busy. You're like your life is like a huge mystery. I always wonder like what you're doing when you're not around. Yeah, Philip is playing Dark Souls. He's actually doing pretty well. He got it as a birthday gift. I'm guessing I'm not gonna do this because the moment I play the Twilight Drake, he's gonna be able to heal into it. So yeah, not gonna do that. It's an awesome birthday gift, isn't it? Like getting Dark Souls 3, but it looks so difficult. Like he started playing it and he starts this like this basic tutorial, right? And and I see that yeah, we don't have to play anything here. We can just play if we want, we can play the Dustbreaker next turn. And he's playing the tutorial, and the tutorial almost looks like a final boss of like a really difficult game. And I'm just like, I would have never been able to do that. Discover a copy of a minion. Oh, do not discover copies of my minions! Yeah, Philip had his birthday on, I think it was Thursday? Was it Thursday? The 17th. I don't know what date it was. But yeah, he was a birthday boy. Every time I say a birthday boy, I remember the scene from Harry Potter. If you remember, like the very first movie, when Harry walks into the kitchen and it's Dudley's birthday, and they're like, "Oh, here's our birthday boy. It's Dudley's special day," something like that. It was really funny. I think we want to go Twilight Drake. First, we can actually buff this one if we want to. Yeah, we can buff it, why not? Or we could just destroy the Drake. I think destroying the Drake is actually a lot better because he doesn't get to heal it. I mean, yes, I could have had a Twilight Drake of my own, but this way at least he doesn't get to have his Twilight Drake at least. I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I wasn't doing as well on Friday. On Friday I was about to start the stream and I was gonna play Cuphead at least a little bit on stream, but I had a huge problem actually. Like I started I don't know, I was just sitting there and I was about to go live, but I was out of breath. I had like a huge like breathing issue. Because for some reason, like the baby decided to stick their, I don't know, hands or legs or whatever, like under my rib cage, and my lungs were just like completely crumbled, and I had trouble just like breathing and finishing the sentence. It was really painful, and I was just sitting there, and I couldn't continue. And yeah, a small change has happened to my hair. And I actually kind of like it this way. I wanted to do something different, and yeah, this is what I look like now. I don't know. I still like the way it looks. I think we're gonna go for Fire Tree and try to get like Shadow or Death or something. I can't get a Shadow or Death apparently. I don't want any of this stuff. Seance may be useful for, I don't know, for something. Where were you? Oh, well, that's stupid. I guess I can just copy this one and just save the dragon and heal my face. I don't have to do anything else because he may be tempted to actually trade into this. You're so dark and evil. Who is? Yeah, I was gonna play Cuphead. That was my random game Friday, and I think I will probably play it at some point. It's just that I couldn't play it on Friday. I was just literally just sitting there, not being able to breathe, not being able to speak. And I was like, I'm supposed to have like a 5-hour-long stream where I will talk to people, and it just didn't happen. It just wasn't possible. I wish. Oh, this is not an ideal situation, but we're gonna have to. Okay, we can deal 7. to this guy, but we have to kill his roaster. I have no idea why he has the crowd roaster, and I'm guessing he's gonna kill off this one on his own. He has a crowd roaster and he has the gilded gargoyle. This doesn't look like a clothing gallery, so I have no idea. Do I really look dark and evil? Hopefully not. I thought I looked adorable, but that's okay. That's just completely besides the point. Okay, well, I guess my face is getting wrecked now because I don't have an Anduin of my own. And he does. So I guess I will spend one of my last dragons and try to heal my face. I just don't like the fact that he's got an Anduin before me. He had one Shadow Visions, and he had a, what else did he have? Why does he have so many presents? I don't get it. I just don't want to die to his own Shadow Visions or whatever. Maybe I'm just bad at playing mirror. Okay, that's fine. I'm guessing he's pinging my face. But this is okay because with the medic, we're just gonna heal back. Okay, we're at 26 and we can finally start dealing damage. If he Psychic Screams, a Psychic Scream is his whole turn, and then what we can do after that is we can play Alexstrasza and try to win. Alright, Maxel! Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for dropping by, and I'm so glad to hear that you're okay, that you're busy with whatever you're doing. I'm hoping you're having fun. Yeah, I don't care about Psychic Stream too much. Yes, Acolyte. Why does he have Acolyte? Can I steal it? I can just play Alex and just hope that he's not gonna have enough ways to actually deal with her, because if she happens to go face, that's gonna be completely amazing, but she usually doesn't go face. I wanted to save her as a defensive option, but it just didn't happen. This way Alex is actually a soft taunt. Okay, he has to spend actual Holy Fire on it, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, he wants to draw cards out of this one. I would have stolen it if I had the Cabal Shadow Priest, but that's not how it works. Looks busy. Okay, well at least we got the Omega Medic after he... Huh. Well, after he plays Alex of his own, I suppose. I don't want to spend anything. And I want to wait for my Shadow Reaper to start with the combo pieces. I think I can stall for a little bit more. He's at 21. How did he heal? He had some crazy way of healing. He had Holy Fire, actually. That's how he did it. So basically, he spent one of the combo pieces on Alex, and I can still wait for his Alex to play a non-existing Anduin. Anduin has been bottom 5 for ages now. Okay. What I could do is I could Duskbreak. This one is at 4, so I'm guessing this is good enough. I really don't want to get hit into the face. I'm just hoping that he doesn't have Alex. He saw me spending 1 heal. Maybe this was not correct, but I can't just let him kill me. Even though it seems like that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm just hoping he doesn't have a way to deal, he doesn't have like double Mind Blast in hand. That would actually suck for me. Because next turn we want to go Omega Medic to get back to like 25 or 23 or whatever. If he doesn't have the whole combo, I don't know if he's gonna go for the Mind Blast because he knows that, well, I don't have my Alex anymore. That's kind of shitty. Hi, Dark Daddy, what's up? You're still streaming? I am. I can catch the stream. Yeah, it's super early for you in the morning. I get that. I actually am still streaming because I was late. I was late for my own stream today. Because I have my doctor's appointment, and I started like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours later, and that's pretty much the reason why I started now. I guess I'm fine at 21. I don't I should be even using this. I don't think so. I think I'm fine at 23. I just really, really hope I'm gonna get that Shadow Reaper Anduin at some point in my life. I hate the fact that he's even having a board. He's not supposed to have a board. Okay, at least this one dies to Primordial Drake. I think we're gonna be forced into Primordial Drake. So glad to finally catch it now. Thank you! I'm actually super happy to be live, and I don't know, like, it just feels bad that I haven't been able to stream for a very long time in the past few weeks. Mind Vision. Oh shit, now he can actually get Mind Blast. That's not good. That is not good for me at all. I have to make sure he's not dealing any face damage whatsoever, but if he has the Mind Blast, I'm actually in huge trouble. He could also have the Drake, and then if I top deck a dragon, I can actually steal that Drake back. But I'm just hoping that wasn't a Mind Blast. That would have been horrible. I mean, I'm just not getting my good stuff. I'm just not getting Anduin. Just not getting all these things that I need. Dark Jenny, how have you been? How's your weekend? Like most mornings. Yeah, your morning is like my 3 p.m. time or something like that. Feels bad, man. Time zones suck. It's like you really want to watch your friends. I have so many streamers that I would enjoy watching so much, and I just never get to do it. I think I'm gonna risk it a little bit and basically just steal it to maybe make him Psychic Scream, maybe to deal some more damage, because if he has 2 Mind Blasts, I'm still not dead, so he needs to have 2 of them plus 1 of mine if he got it out of Shadow Visions. Did he get them out of Shadow Visions? Raven? Does he have Mind Blast into Coin Mind Blast? Did he actually get a Mind Blast out of the Shadow Visions, or was that a top deck? Well, that sucks. Why does he have the Prophet Valen in his deck? I don't understand what he is. He has all the cards that I have, and then he just goes and has Valen. Just randomly goes and has the most annoying card. Glad the holidays are finally over. Oh, why? I'm trying to stream a little bit more. What have you been streaming these days? I saw you streaming League of Legends and that pirate game, the one on the boat. How's the weather over there? It depends on the day, I guess. It's kind of cold. It's mostly about, I don't know, a few degrees Celsius. Like, I don't know, 1 to 5 degrees. Sometimes it goes up to like 10, but not often. And sometimes it just goes below 0, and basically it starts snowing. But not often does that happen. Unfortunately, it's still really cold, so I still avoid kind of going outside. How about over there? A lot of league trying to rank up. Oh, nice. How about Hearthstone? Have you been playing Hearthstone? Like, I mean, I've been enjoying Hearthstone-ish in the past few days, because I actually started practicing Mind Blast Priest, and even though I'm pretty horrible at it, I'm still kind of having fun. I guess it'll just get better in a few days, but okay, I don't mind this one actually. We can just play the Tree Witch Doctor, whatever, that just contests everything he plays. I wish I actually I wish I had played, what do I want? Let's just go for Holy Water, because that's a removal. I wish I had played more different classes in the past few weeks, because I feel like I've been playing the ones that I either could afford on NA, or the ones that I don't know, don't necessarily enjoy as much, so it wasn't really that fun or eventful or anything. Stop playing Hearthstone decks I really enjoy. I'm actually, I can say that I'm struggling with, well, not with the same thing, I guess, but with a similar feeling of not really having that deck that I'm super attached to. This is a very, very difficult expansion for me. I'm in the middle of my finishing my studies, I guess, and I've had some trouble with finding something that I'm interested in, and something that I would spam like all day until I get Legend with it, I guess. And I've been wanting to find something that, I don't know, something that suits me a little bit more. I'll just play the Drake because I think it's good enough. as a trading body. He doesn't really get to trade into my Tar Creeper, and I don't want to spend my Duskbreaker just yet. Because his turn 5 is going to be his Frostmourne Warlord turn, or he would like it to be. So this way I can at least do that and finishing the brothers. Yeah, I mean I'm doing a lot of stuff right now, and I still haven't gotten Legend because I haven't been practicing Hearthstone too much. I've just been playing it for fun. But I wish I had a lot more fun because I really dislike the whole OTK expansion thing that's been going on, and I just really kind of want that stage of Hearthstone to be over. I cannot wait for spring, and I'm hoping that they're at least going to somewhat realize that OTK may not have been the best thing that's ever happened for most players, because, well, honestly I hate OTK decks. It's not enjoyable, it's not fun to play against something that, in my honest opinion, is not interactive at all. And there's actually a lot of streamers that I know that completely agree with me. Yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, exactly. It's like, I feel that Hearthstone has become significantly harder for me to enjoy while playing. It's because, like, I like the decks that get on board, that win by having the board, right? And it just feels super bad that sometimes you will build a board and you're pretty much just waiting for someone who has a lot of armor, a lot of heal, and a lot of removal to collect their combo pieces, and then they just kill you. You have a board, but the board doesn't matter. You're at 30 health, but it still doesn't matter. Like, all these things have stopped mattering, and that's kind of what has killed the enjoyment, for me at least, of playing Hearthstone. And I'm not happy about that, obviously. I mean, nobody really is. I just want to heal this one, so if he has Mind Cleaver, he doesn't get to trade into it. This way we're building a board. This is something that I like doing, even though I'm right now playing a Mind Blast Priest that does kind of rely on a certain combo. Like, I still like winning on board. This is one of my favorite, like, basically ways to win a game, ways to maintain your win conditions, to just get on the board and win by trading. I'm a huge fan of mid-range decks, and mid-range decks are just so helpless against OTK. Like, it's just it just doesn't feel good. 4 damage. Did I have lethal somehow? I don't think I did. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the acid. It's the strongest one, and we can also implement the heal next turn if by some chance he actually ends up being alive. And the victory is ours. This is what I enjoy playing against. The decks that want to get on board, but you get on board a lot better, or in a lot more efficient way. That's why I prefer the Mind Blast Priest version that actually has a board win condition as well. It's not just about having all the Mind Blasts. You actually need to deal some board damage as well. Yeah, I know. It's just this is not something that I've ever faced in Hearthstone. That you just cannot play a certain class that has a 10% win rate against a class that will currently have around that will currently be, consist like 60% of the meta. There are decks that are literally just unplayable because of these reasons. And I feel like, I don't know, a year ago, not a year ago, actually 2 years ago or 3 years ago, that didn't used to be the case. You used to be able to play anything. I remember the times when everything else would, I would feel at least, that everything else has failed me in ladder. And I would just be like, I'm just gonna go and play Thief Priest. And I would play Thought Steals, I would play Mind Visions, I would play Mind Controls, and I would still be able to have fun, I'd still win some games, and I'd still feel like the game doesn't dictate what I will play. Right now, if I queue anything else apart from what's in the Vicious Syndicate or HS Replay or whatever who's ever report, if it's not in the tier 1, 2, 3, or 4, I'm just gonna drop back to rank 5, or someone's gonna drop back to rank 10, rank 15. There's a certain amount of decks that are viable, and a certain amount of archetypes that are good. And yes, it's not exactly. I just don't like I just don't like feeling that way. I don't like not being able to counter a certain combo, a certain interaction at all. I don't like the fact that Paladin has gotten 2 timeouts because people have been complaining for ages about not having a about Mage having what's it called? About Mage having Ice Block, yes. And when Ice Block finally went to Hall of Fame, everybody was happy about it. And then 2 years later, they don't introduce Ice Block back into the game, but they give Paladin a really cheap card. I mean, Timeout is a really cheap craftable card. They give them 2 of them for one of the most powerful OTK combos that's ever existed. That's not interactive. And actually there was I'm not here to spread rumors or anything, but I really liked the game when Ben Brode was one of the people who developed it. I remember reading a lot of interviews, listening to a lot of people talking about Ben Brode actually fighting the whole OTK thing. And that, I mean, it's just my personal assumption that he may have left the game because of the amount of decisions that were being brought. Because he was actually against Shudderwalk, for example, and against a lot of these things. Have you not noticed? Since Ben Brode actually has left Hearthstone, do you see how many OTK decks have appeared? I feel like it was somebody's personal preference. To make cards that will make combo decks viable, available, affordable to everyone. I just don't like the amount of them currently on ladder. The amount that's I don't know. The amount is I mean, Shadowrock, yes, it is cool. But it's cool right now when you don't get to have infinite amounts of Shudderwalk, in my personal opinion. I think they did a really good thing about nerfing the Saturday Night Chain Gangs, because I think otherwise people would have been super upset about it at some point. Why? Okay, so he's basically spending all his... If I don't Psychic Scream this, I don't know. I don't want to give him the egg back. I'm actually just gonna kill the egg, and I'm gonna Psychic Scream. I'm fine with him having the 5/5s, I just don't want him to have the egg again, to proc it with the Terrascale Stalker, because I also gave him a Terrascale Stalker back. This way, if he plays Kathrena or something, we can Twilight Acolyte into Cabal Shadow Priest, which is also fine for me. We can actually do it with this one. It doesn't attack, it doesn't really do anything, So let's go for Twilight Acolyte. We have a dragon, we have a Cabal Shadow Priest, and since this one isn't, well, we didn't get it by Battlecry, now we have it, he can't do anything about it, and I'm pretty sure we can do it. Not good, I don't mean the card, I mean the feeling of reward. Yeah, exactly, I understand completely what you mean. It doesn't feel good to lose to a certain percentage that a card will have to just win the game no matter what. I don't like the I'm gonna win no matter what games or decks. I wasn't a huge fan of Freeze Mage. Some people really like Freeze Mage, but when you compare a Freeze Mage to an OTK Pally, if there is a player here who used to play Freeze Mage back in the day when it was a really, really powerful deck, you will know and you remember how hard it actually was. It was a super, super, super difficult deck to play. It wasn't easy at all. This isn't easy either. I just want to make sure I'm not losing the game. This way we win for sure. If I just remove this one, he has 6 damage on the board. He's not really killing us. He's gonna have to play Rexxar or figure out a way to remove Alexstrasza or whatever. I got coming from Priest.
Same way when I play League, I don't like winning. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that because it's a very non-interactive combo. I completely get your point. And until I started playing Mind Blast Priest, I used to be super upset about these things. But now I just decided to play it because I've never played the deck, and I just wanted to see if it's actually as OP as it sounds or looks like, and it seems to be super powerful. It's not as powerful in my own hands, because I'm just learning the deck. I'm actually not super good with it. The same way when I play League, I like winning by a landslide, but I also don't like feeling the game's over 5 minutes into a 25-minute match. Is it the same way in League as well? As in, like, I don't compare League to Hearthstone, but do you actually have these things currently in League also? Because I know a lot of League of Legends players and nobody's really complaining about it. Maybe I just don't talk about League all that much. I'm just wondering what the game is like right now. I mean, I don't know, I guess most of the games will go through a good stage and go through a bad stage. I feel like Hearthstone right now is not in a particularly good stage. I think they did kind of a really powerful thing with Boomsday, because if you remember when the Boomsday expansion came out, everybody was talking. But if the player was thing, just get bad teammates. Oh, I get it. If you remember Boomsday came out during the time when everybody's was talking about Artifact. How Artifact was going to be great, how Artifact will basically wipe out Hearthstone. Boomsday came out and everybody was just like, okay, you know, this looks promising, it looks like a strong expansion, and think about the amount of Boomsday cards that are still being played. Like, the game actually became, I don't know, really influenced by the new cards. And then we expected a lot during this winter, and once they realized that, I don't know, the Artifact is not going to be a huge thing or whatever, like, we just came to the point where the next expansion is just shitty. Like, I was really honestly worried about how I'm going to get the Rusticon cards. It wasn't, it was one of the expansions that I did not get the bundle for. Philip and I actually are currently in a place where we had to, like, get the things for the baby and everything. And I had a few people from the chat actually help me out with the packs. Maxwell did, and I'm super grateful for that. I actually got a few legendaries, but then after a while, I just realized that you can play in Rusticon meta without having Rusticon Hearthstone cards whatsoever. Like, you only needed like 1 or 2 legendaries that are somewhat influential, but the rest of them doesn't really matter that much, because the stuff from the past is actually still super powerful. Right now, it pays off a lot more to just go ahead and buy the Boomsday packs, to buy, I don't know, Witchwood or whatever is going to be around after April, whatever was in those bundles or whatever, because those are the cards that currently matter. I'm just wondering, when the quests rotate, when the legendary weapons rotate, when all these things rotate, is Rusticon as an expansion going to actually become more important card-wise? I mean, that's something I'm really worried about, because so far the expansion is fine, but we're still playing Boomsday. We're playing Boomsday, but with slightly different cards, and the only cards that were taken from Rusticon and actually put into the real Hearthstone meta are broken cards like Timeout and all this stuff, like the broken non-interactive cards that you can't really do anything with. I mean, Priest, if anything, just got themselves another super strong removal. I mean, what is it about Mass Hysteria that they thought was gonna be super great for most of the people? Bye, Master, thank you for the bits. We'll be here soon, where the only special guest phase out. Yeah, and I actually cannot wait for that. I'm super excited because, oh, okay. I feel, I don't know, I just feel like the game needs to get different. Things need to improve in order for Hearthstone people to still stay interested. I mean, as a Hearthstone streamer, I'm struggling. I love Hearthstone as a game, but I admit I used to have a lot more fun
with it when I could just, you know, come up with a deck and play it regardless. This, I mean, right now, if I want a ladder with a deck, I have to make sure that the deck is broken and unfair enough to beat the things like, I don't know, like OTKs, like immunity, like your heroes getting destroyed or anything like that, just to have a stable win condition. Is that the legendary Philippa here? Yeah, it is. It was actually his birthday a few days ago, and he got Dark Souls 3 from his friends, and he's super happy with the game. So right now he's in Dark Souls 3. He's in his headphones, and I'm like not touching him at all. He's he's in his world, and he just came out to actually pick something up. I have no idea where he went. But yeah, he's here, and he is not playing Hearthstone currently. Well, he is. He's doing the quests and laddering a little bit and everything. But this is the thing. Like, Philip and I used to be obsessed with Hearthstone before. Like, we used to just play it together and everything. But now it's just like, oh, do we want to play Hearthstone? Yeah, let's do something else. Like, it's not the same thing. Did you guys move? We didn't move, but we moved last summer. I'm pretty sure you saw this place already. I streamed with a green screen for a while. Oh, cool. I streamed with the green screen, and then for a while I streamed from my room. From time to time you will see me streaming from my bed, because my back hurts like a lot sometimes, and I just feel a lot more comfortable there. This is actually the place where I stream from when I have the green screen on, but I just couldn't bother setting it up because I don't know when my back will hurt and when I'll have to actually move to the room. We're slowly moving away from Hearthstone. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying my best to keep the community active. I'm going to be doing these community tournaments. Basically, I'm going to be doing them for both NA and AU to just get the community moving, to, you know, I don't know, to just have something happening. I really want people to stay in the game, at least the people who I know, because I know there's a lot of talented players around. I'm just hoping that the Hearthstone team, as a development team, will not let me down, because I'm trying to still, you know, keep the community hyped about it and everything. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the non-green screen thing. Sometimes I think it's like 50-50. Some people like the green screen, some people dislike it. I actually set up like the lighting and everything for non-green screen right now, because this is the same setup that I use in my room when I stream from the bed, and I just couldn't be bothered like changing the camera settings and everything. So yeah, I still stream from the bed from time to time, but it's only because I'm in pain. So whenever you see me streaming from my room, you can say like, ouch, she's really in pain today. More personally, think so? I mean, I have people who come to the stream sometimes and say like, oh, you know, the green screen, I love it, you know, it looks really pro. And then you have people who like you, who will like the personal side of all of that. So I think I don't know. I think both have like pros and cons, but I personally don't really have a preference. I tried it with the green screen, I tried it without it, and now I could just do whichever. I feel like I'm actually invited in your home, if that makes sense. Yeah, it makes complete sense. It's just that I don't have a lot of stuff going on. In my background, I actually put up some posters that you can see, just because I felt like, I don't know, without them, the room doesn't look as interesting. If you picture like the whole background without the posters, you would just see a wardrobe, and it's like whoever wants to be invited to that. Have here that mixture she drinks. This is more of a Nesquik than coffee. It has one spoon of coffee, and that's pretty much the amount of coffee that I drink per day, because I don't want to overdo it. Like, I got it okay from the doctor and everything, but I have like 1.5 teaspoon of Nesquik in it. Nesquik, like cocoa or whatever. And then like 1 spoon of sugar. So this is like not really coffee. It looks like coffee, but it's not actual coffee. But yeah, I still enjoy the taste. I don't ever drink like just coffee. Just like coffee and milk or a little bit of sugar. This is actually like 50% water, 50% milk when we're talking about liquids. But yeah, I still enjoy it. We actually came back. I made a little bit of a discussion because I really wanted to, you know, to talk to you about a few things. The things that I'm bothered about when it comes to Hearthstone right now, and the things that I'm hoping will get changed. Actually, today we didn't drop, and I'm super happy about that, because it is I don't know, it's, well, this is a new deck for me, and I'm happy that I got to practice it at least a little bit today. I want to find someone to host. I haven't hosted Falula in a while. Falula actually hasn't streamed in a very long time, and now he's back. He's
I just had
playing.
my pants almost
He's
falling
playing
off.
Wild.
At least I have
I
underwear.
think. Is this Wild? New Kid in the Wild. Yes, he's playing Wild, and I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna host him for today. I will actually be ending the stream. And for everyone who is here today, thanks so much for being around. I actually had super a lot of fun. Thank you for all the resubs. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for being around. And I will see you tomorrow. Not this late, but you know, sometimes when I feel good, I will stream late until later, so I can actually see my American friends as well. Thank you for being here. I had a great stream, and now we're gonna go and raid Falula. So if you're sticking around, glad I finally caught a stream. Thank you. I'm so glad to see you, and I'm hoping that at some point I will stream a little bit later, so I get to catch all of you. Bye, Buzzer. Take care as well. Thank you for being here, and let's go and say hi to Falula and see what he's up to. He's gonna play Wild. For those of you who don't know him, make sure to support him a little bit. Go spam that chat with a lot of emotes, and I will see you tomorrow. A little bit earlier, so 9 in the morning Central European time, which should be like, I think it's like 1 a.m. Pacific time or something like that if you're from the States. But yeah, that's when I'll see you. Bobika, hi! Take care as well! Thanks for dropping by. Sorry that I'm ending the stream just now when you're joining the chat. Thanks everyone for everything today, and I'll see you later. Bye bye!